might as well be now anyway, since I accidentally did that. By accident? Really sure. I'm not really sure what I'm talking about anymore. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dexter Gravel, and welcome back to my continued first-time playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. And no, you're not seeing things. I'm currently sitting on nothing. I actually just realized a couple minutes ago that even though this desk itself can't be stood upon, there's geometry here that allows you to do so anyway. I'm just barely sitting on this thing, apparently. So I'm here in front of the Retainer Vocation because for the past few weeks I forgot that I've actually had my Retainer Lekale, who is an Arcanist, at level 50. So let's see if we can finally upgrade her. Greetings. I take it you have come to see about a retainer. Yes, I have. I think it's inquire about retainer jobs. Ask about assigning a retainer job requirements. I already have a copy of Modern Vocation, so I ask about assigning one, right? By popular demand, we have prepared an exhaustive publication to aid clients who would have their retainers train in certain ancient or esoteric traditions. To assign your retainer job, you must first obtain a copy, which can be purchased from a retainer. You must have achieved level 50. Yep, please note that the jobs you can assign are determined by their class. Limited jobs are not available. Of course, if you wish to assign a level 50 retainer a job which is not currently available, you need to reset and change their class. Yes. Okay. Oh. Ask about well, I've already done that, so I just need to activate the item then? Is that it? Is that how that works? Hold on. Can I actually? No, I can't use it. So what do I do about this then? Oh wait, I need to actually talk to my actual retainer about it, don't I? Hold on. Let's go see if I can do that. There's a lot of people here. So, summoning bell. Let's summon Lekale. What do you have for me? Come on, don't be shy. And I need to, assign retainer a job. Here we go. And you're currently an Arcanist, so I could make you either a Scholar or a Summoner. Which makes the most sense here? I'm thinking, let's make you a Summoner. Yeah. Entrust your copy of Modern Vocation to your retainer and bid them learn the ways of the Summoner. Note that retainers cannot change jobs without resetting all progress, so I just need to get another one if I decide to do that. Now, let's assign them this job. Modern Vocation, use. Your retainer has become a Summoner. Retainer job changed. So what exactly does that do? I guess it just makes it so that they can get more stuff, maybe? I legitimately don't know what changed. So let's see if I can assign them a venture. Assign them for hunting. Okay, that didn't increase their ability to get stuff. So what exactly did this do for me? Hold on. Very good indeed. I'll actually go back to the Retainer Vocation and see if that actually tells me what it does, because I completely forgot. Let's see. Inquire about retainer jobs. Talk about requirements. I know I have that already. Certain measure of experience is required before a retainer can train a more advanced tradition. Oh, okay. So, Arcanist. Retainer has been assigned to Arcanist may be eligible to train in... Oh, either Summoner. Okay, so they are a Summoner. To assign your retainer, you must achieve level 50. Your retainer must have achieved level 30. Okay. So that just tells me what I need in order to get them, but it doesn't say what it does for me, does it? Obtain a copy, level 50, assign a class. Okay. So what exactly did that do for me? I don't know what's changed now. I legitimately don't know. Let me take a look at this again. Let's see. Entrust or withdraw. Sell items, view sales, assign venture. I guess it... I legitimately don't know what's changed now. I don't see anything here that's different. Aside from maybe Actually, no. No, they can't do any new adventures yet. I wonder why that's the case. Is it because they're not a high enough level? That might be it. Oh, they just need a requirement of something, but it doesn't say... Oh, average item level. That's what that is. Huh. Does not meet the requirements? Yeah, because they're not at the correct level. But I legitimately don't know what that changes about what they're able to do now. No, I was just looking at hunting. Because it hasn't changed up what they're able to obtain, I don't think. Yeah, I legitimately don't know what this is for now. This is interesting. Huh. I guess I'll just have to try to figure that out later? I legitimately don't know what the difference is now. Now there's no... Oh, that doesn't do anything. That's not what I wanted. Quit that. Weird. I thought they would have done something special, like increase the amount of stuff they can find. Because the botanist, or the gatherer class can find a crap ton of stuff. So I wondered if just doing it for the combat class would do the same thing, just expanding what they can find. Because you can't find that much for a retainer. I legitimately don't know. Inquire about this again? Maybe? No? Purchase copy? No, I did that already. I have no idea. I have no idea what that did. So if there is any actual changes, please let me know what those are. Either that or I'm gonna have to find out on my own if there are any actual changes. I legitimately don't know what it does, because I don't think they can go on missions with me or anything, so that doesn't change up their ability to do stuff. I'm pretty sure. Okay, regardless. That is just what I wanted to start with. Okay, oh, right. Minion Roulette. Let's see who is joining me for today. It is not the princely hatchling. It is... got a little Coblin larva going to be joining me today. Rather fitting, because there's a Coblin that's related very, very tangentially to what I'm going to do today, which is teleporting over to Eastern Lenosha, specifically Costa del Sol, to go see what is up with Hildebrand this time, because I've been able to do so. I just wasn't sure of a good time to go back into it, but I feel like, you know what, now's a good time. So, they are here, right? Wait, does it say on the itinerary that I have where they go? Eastern Lenosha. Yeah, that should be here. I don't see a mission here for them, though. Why is that? Am I just in the wrong spot? Is this not where I go to find Hildebrand? Oh, that might have actually been over in, oh, wait, that's the wrong... Wait, did I even update this properly? Oh, I might have actually had to go back to Ul'dah. Let me try that, because I think the last mission was actually... Yeah, the last mission was in Ul'dah. I got my stuff mixed up. I didn't update this to the latest quest for that. Because it still says here on my itinerary that I'm doing a case of indecency, but I think that was the last time. So, let us see where they are. Yeah, because I think... Ah! Buttons. Why is it doing this? That's Way of the Samurai. Why are the buttons like this? I'm going down and... Okay. This is weird, these controls. I hate the fact that they're not inverted. I'm used to those. So, let's see if I can actually find where... Are they seriously not here? Where are they? Are they actually in the Steps of Thal, then? That might be where they are. Let me just double check. Because I'm honestly feeling lost all of a sudden. I don't know where they are. Make sure that's up. Is this the right space? Shades of Sildee. What is Shades of Sildee? Is this what I need to do next? Aha! Here it is! Okay, so I had that incorrectly entirely. Here is Ellie with the quest, Shades of Sildee. Ellie would share with you a shocking new turn in the Phantom Thief case. You got a lead? I was wondering when you showed up, Dexter. I hope you haven't made any plans for the day because we've got a situation on our hands. Uh-oh. Remember our good friend, the Phantom Thief? Well, it seems he's decided to branch out from burglary to cold-blooded murder. Not related to what we accidentally did, right? If the rumors are to be believed, it's claimed 3 victims... Oh, he's claimed... I can't talk properly anymore. 3 victims already, all influential members of Ul'dah society. Mr. Manyfaces has been kind enough to leave one of his signature calling cards at every scene, leaving no doubt as to the identity of the murderer. The message is always the same. The weight of 5 corpses will bring the scales of justice to balance. More riddles. Not that you'll hear me complaining. No, the only thing my readers like more than a good mystery is a good murder mystery. Ever since the story broke, the Mithril Eye's been selling like Pond's cakes. The only rub is that it's left me no time to look into the thief's last message. Until now, that is. Shall we, Dexter? The hidden treasure of Ul'dah, was it? If there's anyone who can shed some light on this, it's you-know-who. To Sunsilk Tapestries. What's he doing over at Sunsilk Tapestries? Well, let's go find out what exactly he's up to there. He's probably just... Oh, he might be getting a new suit compared because of what happened the last time, I think. I'm going to the correct place, right? No, I'm not. I don't think I am. Oh, yeah, I need to go back to the Steps of Null. So let's head back out here. So apparently it's right next... No, it's not next to the Ether. Where exactly is it? Hold on. Let's just double check so I'm not teleporting around to places where I don't need to. Oh, okay, so it is over by the Aetheryte Plaza. I was correct. Let's head back there. Because I know that there's another quest here specifically... Yeah, specifically for the samurai stuff that I will unlock eventually. Just not for some time. Let's go see where they are. Aha. Talking to Wyman again, hey. Well now, if it ain't my favorite venturer, and my favorite mythology reporter along with him. Tell me, what have you done to deserve the pleasure of your what have I done to deserve the pleasure of your company today? I see. As much as I'd like to help my two best mates, I'm afraid you found old Wyman at a loss. Ulda has more than its fair share of treasures, hidden and otherwise. I reckon our phantom friend would be after just about any of them. I can tell you this much, though. Whatever the thief's got his eyes on, it's got the Sultan sworn in a right dither. Word has it they've formed a regiment of their best and brightest to safeguard the royal vaults from this very threat. The Sultan sworn aren't like to be forthcoming with information, but it's the only lead we've got. Come on, Dexter. I'd say it's time we pay a visit to the heart of the sworn. Oi, hold up there, Ellie. I ain't generally the warring type, but you may want to think twice before getting yourselves involved in this. A man in my business develops a nose for danger, and this time the stench is something fierce. You're a reporter, Ellie, and a fine one at that, but don't put that pretty old neck of yours at risk trying to play hero. Your concern is touching, but I can assure you that I'm ready for whatever dangers lie ahead. Besides, being a reporter is about more than selling papers. I have a duty to seek out the truth and convey it to the people. Come, Dexter, time is of the essence. Okie dokie, I shall do so. Hold on, actually, now that I'm here, I want to just double check something, because I realized that's something I maybe could have done. I don't know if it's related at all. This question mark spot here, I've interacted with before, and it says, a light catches your eye, but on closer inspection, you find nothing of interest. I'm wondering if I had this selected and use this Winebot's travelogue, because it might be related. I have no idea. Invalid target? Okay, fine. So there is actually another spot where I found this. If this story ends up taking me there, then I'll investigate that at the same time. But regardless, I'll just have to keep that in mind for later. We need to head off to the Scholar's Walk. That would be... Hold up. Okay, that's at Hustings Strip. Aha, so we have to go up to the Alchemist's Guild. Okay, I can do that. Head off to back to the Aetheryte. Okay, so we're after the Alchemist's Guild. And wait, why are we... I was going to say, why are we here? Okay, here we go. Where have I seen this man before? Humphrey? I mean, you don't look familiar exactly? Not quite. Halt! Only authorized personnel are allowed in. Thou bugger me with a broadsword! It's the Gentleman of Light's adventuring companion and that catty but cute reporter from the Mithril Eye. I mean, certainly attractive. I know that. Well, if it isn't the self-styled Warrior of Light. Tell me, what tall tales did you spin to the Sultan's sworn recruiter to land yourself in this position? Only the 12's honest truth, miss. Seeing that Gentleman of Light standing tall and triumphant that day, it moved me. To the depths of me soul-like. I vowed to put aside my sketchy past and serve the realm just like my hero, Master Hildebrand. The Sultan sworn were impressed with my commitment and my sword arm, and they gladly welcomed me into their ranks. Wait, don't tell me. You've come to assist Master Hildebrand in his investigation, haven't you? Cole, why didn't you say so sooner? It's the least I could do to help the mates who united me with my role model. You'll be wanting to speak with Phyllis. She's one of the Sworn's best, and something of a history buff, I'd seen. When she heard that the thief was targeting the four relics of Beldia, she personally stepped forward and volunteered to lead the investigation. If anyone has the information you're looking for, it'd be her. Wait here while I get her. I can trust you to not to touch anything, eh? Maybe? Can't make promises. Here she is. A pleasure to meet you, Phyllis. My name is Ellie from the Mithril Eye. As you may have heard, we're researching the Phantom Thief case and would appreciate any information that may shed light on recent events. The pleasure is mine, Miss Ellie, and if I'm not mistaken, that would make your companion friend here one Dexter Gravel, yes? That's right. You know Dexter? As any regular reader of the Mithril Eye would, I must confess to being something of an unabashed fan of your work. Though it hardly befits my station to say this, I was secretly hoping that you would show up to assist in the investigation. Doubtless the inspector, too, will also be welcome a helping hand. Speaking of which, is he here? Ah! The Sultan Sworn, the elite of Uldah's elite. I can only hope they prove more confident than the bungling mercenaries I've dealt with thus far. Inspector Briarden, always one step ahead of us. Miss Ellie, Dexter, a moment if you would. Right here, right there, very good. Right there, very good. Now, face me and don't move an ilm. Why? Inspector, what is in your... What did you do? You threw pocket sand in our eyes or something? Demasking dust. A formula of my own devising that will allow us to see right through the thief's disguises. Oh. How does that work? Is that like a glamour dispeller? That'd be nice. Analyzing the mask left behind at Vesper Bay, I was able to identify its composition and synthesize a counteragent that will dissolve the disguise whilst leaving the wearer's face intact. In that event, it would appear the two of you are indeed who you appear to be. Well, that's good. Brilliant, Inspector! The Phantom Thieves pulled the wool over our eyes for the last time. I fear it won't be so simple. The ingredients necessary to produce the dust are exceedingly rare. Even with the entire resources of the Sultan Sworn at our disposal, we were only able to produce a limited supply. I see. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. That said, have you been able to identify the thief's next target? A hidden treasure of Ul'dah, the last of the four lost relics of Beladia. I fear not. I've pored over the histories time and again, but the only mention of these four relics is a vague reference in an old prophecy. Most serious scholars consider it little more than a fairy tale. When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, four warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous glare. The legend goes on to describe four sacred artifacts, one each possessed by these four Beladian heroes, but makes no mention as to their appearance or nature. 3 times we have tried to identify the thief's target, and 3 times has he foiled us by making off with something else entirely. Needless speculation will only play to the fiend's strengths. All artifacts of Beladian origin have been sealed within the royal vault, and a regiment of our finest assigned to its protection. I furnished all the guards with a supply of demasking dust, and instructed them to be on the lookout for any suspicious personages. The Blackguard will be in chains before he can lay a dirty hand on the vault doors, let alone the treasures within. You have our word, milady. Good on you for being so diligent. Thank you for your services. But there are even more disturbing matters at hand. Doubtless you have heard of the recent rash of murders perpetrated by our quarry. The Sultan Sworn have launched an investigation, but the truth of the matter is that we have been far too occupied with the defense of the vaults to make any meaningful progress. We would be most grateful for any assistance you could offer. A lady asks, and a gentleman answers. Here he is. Man, with this lighting, I can barely see him. There, now I can see him. Cast all worry from your heart, my lady. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has arrived to set right what is wrong and bring the wicked to justice. There goes the demasking stuff. And this must be the demasking dust that is the talk of the palace. Ah, but you need not waste your supply on me, Inspector. I assure you that I'm exactly who I claim to be. And he does it anyway. A shame that... I really wanted Hildebrand to not be who he is. Inspector Hildebrand, we were not expecting you, but your services are most welcome. I will share all I know about the recent murders. So she wanted help, but not Hildebrand's help, I take it. Makes sense. The killer has claimed 3 victims thus far. The head of a publishing consortium, a high-ranking governmental official, and an influential scholar. Other than that, they were all influential figures in their respective circles. We can identify no common threads connecting the 3. Oh-ho! This will prove a most satisfying case to crack indeed. And what of the method of killing? Conked over the head with a cudgel? Gutted with a greatsword? Strangled with a subligar, mayhap? A subligar? How the heck do you manage that? I'm afraid that we've identified no pattern. In any event, the murderer plots the deaths of 2 more even as we speak. We must take action, and quickly. Understood, my lady. Clues may be scarce, but worry not. My realm-renowned powers of deduction are more than up to the task. I will see this burglar turned butcher delivered to justice. Your presence is heartening indeed, Inspector Hildebrand. Friends, please take this demasking dust with you. I fear we can spare but a single satchel, but I trust you will put it to good use. Okay. So now I speak to Hildebrand, but talk to other people first. On behalf of the Sultan Sworn, your assistance with the murder investigation is greatly appreciated. Appreciated. I couldn't even speak properly. Leave the defense of the royal vault to us. Thank you. The Gentleman of Light, in the flesh. Hell, he's every bit as muscular and majestic as I remembered. I'm certain he is. I can't even talk to Briarden. Huh. He may have 1,000 faces, but with Inspector Briarden's demasking dust, the masquerade will soon be over. Let's hope so. And I was gonna say, where's Najee, who was standing behind Hildebrand the whole time? Didn't see her. Come to accompany me on yet another case, friend? I like your gusto. But if you're auditioning to be my assistant, I fear that role has already been filled most ably. Still, a gentleman welcomes the support of all of his admirers. I shall henceforth name you thusly. Dexter, my ever-loyal associate. And now, my ever-loyal assistant, the investigation calls. I propose that we begin by inspecting the site at which the most recent victims met his demise. My questioning about the palace has revealed that the scholar's body was found not far from the 80 Sons of Sasimo. Even the most circumspect of criminals cannot help but leave behind clues. Clues that will not elude my gaze. Friends, let us be off. Pray alert me should you see anyone suspicious, my ever-loyal associate. We must put Miss Phyllis's demasking dust to good use. Very well, we shall. Okay, same stuff. And you as well? Same thing. All right. So we're out to the 80 Sins of Sasimo. That is outside of the gates, right? Yes, just outside. Okay, let's head off that way. Lieutenant Shard over to the Western Thanalan Gate. So, okay, so it's not far, I don't think. Yeah, it's just outside. Whee! There you are. Now I can talk to Briarden. Flowers. How intriguing. Oh, there are flowers here. And what was that? Oh! Hi, Giant Turtle. I didn't see you there. Oh, someone's fighting it, too. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Flowers. Yes, it is all becoming clear now. How exactly? Our phantom killer is a florist, who in this hurry to escape carelessly mislaid his wares. I don't think that's the case. Just what do you think you're doing, huh? Huh? What happened? I'm the one that put those flowers there, huh? To honor the memory of me poor boy. You dare defile his memory, huh? Huh? A thousand pardons, my lady. Please accept my most sincere condolences on your loss. I am Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you, on my own mother's name, that your son's killer will be brought to justice. As I was just saying, these flowers were clearly placed here by the family of the deceased, which can only mean... Leave this place! Run away while you still can! Run far, far away! Why? Run or he'll turn you into a zombie, just like my poor, poor boy! Zombies! A living person turned into a zombie? Nonsense. Not nonsense, my boy. History. Or have you not heard of the rumors of Sildee? Aye, Ulda's sibling nation against which we waged war centuries ago. Much blood was shed by both sides, aye. But I speak of the far greater horrors than death. An unholy drought brewed by a Sildeen alchemist, one with the power to turn the living into the undead, that his nation might command an army of mindless, deathless soldiers, the traitor's spurn. They turned my poor boy into a heap of rotten flesh and ran him through. But you won't hear that from the Sultan sworn. Thal alone knows why, but they whisked the body away before I could do so much as pay me last respects. The traitor's spurn? I'd heard the stories, but I never thought them true. To be able to procure such a frightening thing. Just who are we dealing with here? A Sildeen, I'm sure of it. Only a Sildeen would know that recipe. But the last remnants of Sildee died 4 centuries ago, you say? Oh, they did. Why are you laughing? He calls himself the Phantom Thief, he does. But did it ever occur to you that he might be an honest-to-God's phantom? Huh? Heard the tales from my own great-great-grandma, I did, about the 4 relics of Bel Adia and the powers they hold, the power to exact justice. A spectre of Sildee has returned to wreak vengeance upon us. Woe unto us all! Have the 4 warriors of light forsaken us? My dear boy, if only you'd become a traitor like your father. If only you'd kept your nose out of the history books and never so much breathed the accursed name of Sildee. But you did, and now we're doomed. Doomed! Okay, bye, crazy lady. This is an interesting predicament. So how do we deal with something that can turn people into zombies? That bleeding horse son's here somewhere. I can feel it in me follicles. Follicles? The most potent hair tonic... This guy again? The most potent hair tonic the realm has seen. Aye, that was... for all of a fortnight before my flowing locks fell out all over again. Aw, man, it didn't last. And just as I was chatting up a lovely young lass at the quicksand, just to twist the knife in extra ilm. Mountebank, charlatan, I'll find that so-called inspector and his sorry band and pull every last strand of hair from their bleeding skulls. Now we got ourselves an actual adversary that's chasing us. So that was it? Really? Quest complete? Huh. So now for part 2 of whatever this mission is. And I can... okay, talk about writing again. Shades from Sildee. Living men turned to zombies? The old crone's lost not just her son, but her wits as well. Well, let's see what Hildebrand has to say about all this. Select him, please. Thank you. Sibling strife. Ooh. Hildebrand is onto something, or at least he thinks he is. It's all becoming clear now to me now. That dear old woman's testimony has confirmed that which I had suspected from the start. Oh yeah, what would that be? Like a zombie picking away from its rotting flesh, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has peeled away the foulest scab of uncertainty to reveal the truth within. Open your ears and feast your minds on the fruits of my flawless deduction. Our phantom thief is a phantom indeed, a wayward spirit caught between the realm of the living and dead for nigh on centuries since meeting a tragic end on the battlefield. As such, our course of action is clear. We must placate that tortured soul that it might abandon its vengeful vendetta and travel to the next life in peace. But what is the true nature of the Spectre's grievances? Without this knowledge, we cannot hope to assuage his rancor. Let us begin our search at the Thaumaturgist's Guild. Sorry, Popcorn. Doubtless the tomes therein will contain a wealth of knowledge on the ill blood between the sibling nations. Notwithstanding the abject stupidity of everything else that came out of your mouth. Mine? What? Oh, Brayden said that. Some knowledge of Sildi might serve us well. Go research as you will, and do take as much time as you need. You can count on me, Inspector Brayden. Whatever knowledge is to be gleaned at the guild, it shall not escape my inspector's eye. Let's hope not. I'd be much obliged if you would keep him out of my way, Dexter. I have some real investigating to do, and would prefer to be free of distractions. I can certainly try. Okay, gather information at the Thaumaturgist's Guild. Let's actually just head back inside this way. Whee! And then I make it inside, teleport around within the over to the Thaumaturgist's Guild, which I actually don't need to. It should be right over to my right as soon as I get in. Yes. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Run! Oh, what do you have? You're not even selected here. What is this for? Researching the ancient feud... Oh, wait, this is who I talked to. Okay. Researching the ancient feud between Ul'dah and Sildi, are you? Most impressive. Young people these days show so little interest in learning from the past. Anyhow, I'm pleased to say that I have more than a passing familiarity with ancient history. To understand the history of the sibling nations, one must go back further still, to the birth of their mother nation, Belladia. The Fifth Astral Era was an age of untold wonders, when the arcane arts burgeoned and the great civilizations that commanded such powers flourished. This age of enlightenment would not last, however. Power bred avarice, and avarice bred resentment. It culminated in the War of the Magi, which brought the great floods of the Sixth Umbral Era, which in turn swallowed once proud nations and left a battered wasteland in its wake. Mages were reviled and persecuted for having caused this catastrophe, with many forces to leave their homelands or face death. It was a small band of those survivors that found their way to Thanalan, where they would found the nation of Belladia some 8 centuries agone. Ah, imagine, a government of mages, by mages, and for mages. What wonders might have been wrought, and Belladia's civilization survived to this very day. Alas, this was not meant to be. Ah, that would have been really neat to see, an entire nation just made of mages. Yaya Roku again! Hey, buddy. Been a while since I last talked to you. Greetings, traveler. You would learn of the war between Ul'dah and the fallen Sultanate of Sildi? It would be my pleasure to enlighten you. The two city-states coexisted for several generations, until the bad blood between them boiled over, culminating in outright war. As you might deduce from the present state of affairs, Ul'dah emerged victorious, leaving its once proud sibling nation in smoldering ruins. As the stories tell it, the battles fought between the sister nations were the stuff of nightmares. In a desperate attempt to overcome Ul'dah's superior numbers, Sildian alchemists devised a most horrific stratagem, employing a frightful formula known as the Traitor's Spurn. They brought their fallen warriors back as undead soldiers. Some theories have it that they've been employed Some theories have it that they even employed the potion on those of the living who were too weak or wounded to fight. Sends shivers up the spine just thinking about it, no? It's a truly crowning glory of our fair nation that our forebearers were able to emerge victorious against these horrors. Yeah, that would have been terrible. An entire nation of zombie fighters? Ooh. Who do I talk to? Ah, Kokabuki! What do you have to say about this matter? Dexter, don't surprise me like that. What's this? You're here not for your studies, but to learn of the bad blood between Ul'dah and Sildee? Yeah, I'll have to worry about my studies later. 2 scales, one of gold and one of silver. The gold of Ul'dah weighing prosperity and power. The silver of Sildee weighing knowledge and power. But the power sought by the 2 nations differed greatly, yes, greatly indeed. The power brought by Ul'dah prosperity was that of justice and good, while the power brought by Sildee knowledge was horrific beyond belief. The power to rip the living soul out of a man and render him a mindless killing machine. On this matter, the histories are clear. But riddle me this, my friend. Who writes the histories, and what does this say of the words writ within? Yes, truth can be elusive and fickle as the shifting sands. As one example, did you know that the war against Sildee, Ul'dah, and Amalja warriors fought side by side? Likely you do not, and neither did I, until I encountered a faded passage in an ancient text buried deep in our archives. And yet, in the histories read by the populace, you will see no mention of this most fascinating fact. Might it be that someone at some time deemed this particular truth less than convenient? But I have said enough already. Aw man, I kind of want to hear more. That sounded cool. So, who is the last person I talked to? Where is this last person? Hello? Wait, maybe you're outside of the guild. Because I don't see anyone else in here. Oh, never mind. Erasmus is who I talked to. You don't say. It's not every day someone comes to our halls to research Sildee. As a fellow student of history, though, I more than welcome the conversation. Beledian civilization flourished in relative peace until twin sons were born to the royal family. The 2 were fierce rivals, and when they came of age and their father passed, each one claimed that he was the rightful heir to the throne. With neither son willing to relinquish this claim, they agreed to split their kingdom in 2, forming the twin nations of Ul'dah and Sildee. But not unlike the 2 proud princes, the sibling nations developed a penchant for rivalry. Okay, more and more rivalry. And who do I talk to now? Aha! There you are! Have you been this whole time? I didn't even notice. My ever-loyal associate, tell me, what have you learned from the questioning of the scholars in these halls? I learned that there was a rivalry. Indeed. As it happens, I have learned much the same. Let us take a moment to review and allow my peerless powers of deduction to work their magic. A war of succession divides the great civilization of Beledia, giving rise to the sibling nations of Ul'dah and Sildee. The 2 nations coexist for some generations, until ill blood boils over, culminating in outright war. Daunted by Ul'dah's superior military might, Sildee employs their advanced alchemical knowledge to horrific ends, transforming their own citizens, alive and dead, into a fearsome undead legion. Yes, I believe I have it. The facts at hand have led me to one unassailable conclusion. Our phantom thief is a descendant of doomed Sildee, who seeks vengeance against those who reduced his countrymen to the slavering zombies. To pacify his soul and send him peacefully to the next world, there is but one course of action. We must find the Sildean statesman who conceived his dreadful stratagem and have him apologize to the thief in person for the suffering he has wrought. Is that really gonna work? A brilliant plan. Perhaps you'd like to go find yourself a shovel and dig the statesman out of his grave yourself? Leaving aside this nonsense of spirit and specters, it appears increasingly likely that our quarry shares some link to Sildee. His garish garb is no doubt meant to evoke the silver scales of the fallen sultanate. This Sildean connection would also serve to explain the rare knowledge of Beldian relics our thief clearly possesses. But what of the murder victims? What common thread amongst them would have incurred the ire of our adversary? Maybe it wasn't actually him? A few people in town spoke of a man cited calling upon the victims in past days. Those who saw him said he had a most frightening air about him. Wait. Yes, it's coming to me. Of course! My keen investigator's senses ring out with a voice loud and clear. This man Miss Ellie speaks of just might know something. Of course. You really should stop thinking so hard. You're like to strain a brain muscle. Miss Ellie, who is the man and where might we find him? My sources identified the man as Gugu Ria, a traveling merchant known to frequent Horizon. Shall we pay him a visit? I'm thinking so. Okay, so we're heading off to Horizon. I can do that easily. But nope, not that way. Did I just do that wrong? I did. Set that back. There we go. Now I need to go back to this. There we go. Now off to Horizon. There we go. Select the teleportation spot, not the quest marker. I just realized that other player had a little wind-up gentleman as a minion. That's awesome. I wonder when I can get that. There they are. Right outside. Ah, here's Guguria. Hold up. My key name instincts tell me that Master Guguria's testimony will be key to a monumental breakthrough in our investigation. Yes, I shall employ the ancient Manderville art of parley to skillfully extract the information we require. I feel like everyone else is going to do that except for you. We'll just have to see if that turns out to be true or not. Yes? If you got business, make it quick. My time's too valuable to waste chatting with every stranger who passes by. Forgive us, good sir. My name is Ellie, a reporter with the Mithril Eye. Never blinking, all-seeing. You know the rest. I was wondering if we could trouble you with just a few questions. Was it for love or money that you killed them? Yes, you, the thief of many faces! Hildebrand, this is not... Me? A thief? What is this nonsense? I don't know who you are, but I ain't got the time to be, or the patience for this mummery. Now, if you'll excuse me, an important client awaits. I thought I recognized that voice. What's it that? Oh, her again. Lady Durilda. Well met indeed. Pray, tell whatever brings you to these environs in this fair evening. Why? I live here, you ham-headed half-wit. Inspector Briarden, this is an unexpected pleasure. Do you have some business with my associate here, pray tell? Guguria, we can discuss business after. Pray, lend the inspector here, the handsome one, whatever assistance he requires. But Lady Durilda, what about... Ah, yes, my dear Maria's name day present. Ooh, it's her birthday? I had in mind one of the prize pieces from Estane's latest seasonal collection. You would be able to procure one for me, yes? Or shall I eliminate the middleman and make the trip to Ul'dah myself? Certainly doesn't want that. I'll say it just once more, Guguria. I expect you to give the inspector and his companions your full assistance. They, yes, even the stupid one, helped me regain something truly priceless. Yes, something more valuable than any mere trinket. Familial love. Alright, so. Alright, I'll tell you what I know. But you didn't hear it from me, got it? I was looking into the killing on behalf of a client of mine. The thief's got himself some of that zombie dust, the traitor's sperm, was it? And his cards speak of 5 victims, so it got me thinking. Sildee, 5 victims. Aye, the Arbiters of Truth. The what now? The Arbiters of Truth? I'm not familiar with that name. Aye, few would be, on account of them being something of a secret society and all. Influential personages of the Sultanate, you see, working from the shadows to keep false knowledge about the Ul'dah-Sildee conflict from reaching the ears of folk like you and me. False knowledge? Pray tell, just what sort of knowledge might that be? Thal's balls, don't make me say no more. I've got a family to feed. Very well. Just tell us one last thing. Who hired you, and where can we find him? Hobbs. His name's Hobb. When he heard what I said, he told me that he was going to set sail for Limsa with his 5 best sellswords to guard his back. Said there were many prying eyes at the airship docks. Said he had a private ship docked and waiting for him at Vesper Bay. But remember, you didn't hear none of this from me. This man Hobb must be one of the killer's targets. Doubtless he also knows the identity of the remaining one. I doubt that. They say the Arbiters are so secretive they don't even know each other's true identities. Now, don't ask me how that all works, but Hobbs got high-ranking friends in the Brass Blades. Once he heard the victims had all been zombified, he panicked. Guess he knew that he'd be next. Thank you very much, my kind sir. Once again, the ancient Manderville art of parley has procured for us a key morsel of knowledge. Except I don't think you actually did anything here. Let us seek out this Hobb fellow and see what he can share with us. And let us hurry. The man's life is in danger even as we speak. Okay. Well, he seems relieved that he's no longer related to this, I guess. Alright, so we gotta search for Hobb. Hold on. What else do you have to say? What the... Is that a tank? Excuse me? Oh boy, that's gonna be fun to eventually get that if I can. I would hear what this Hobb fellow has to say. Come, my ever-loyal associate. Let us away to Vesper Bay with all speed. Very well. I shall see you all there. I take it. I hope. Let's go, Krabby. Oh! Why did we suddenly stop? What's this about? Oh. Oh no, the next murder. It already happened? Master Hobb, is everything quite alright? No! Stand back, Ali! Whoa! Not good. Hunger. I hunger for your brains. That's not good. Damn! There's no saving the man. Dexter, do what you must. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually have to fight him. Yes, my first-hand knowledge of zombies tells me this particular shade of green is unmistakably that of the undead. It would seem we are a few moments late to the scene. Aw, man. A message. And then there was one. Well, shoot. And there's this guy again, being all naked this time. There it is again. Is something the matter, Inspector? Indeed, Nashu, there is. Ever since I picked up the trail of the Phantom Thief, I've had this fleeting sense. I sense that someone, or something, is watching us. The thief might be close at hand. We should be careful. For the moment, let us return and report our findings to Miss Phyllis. Secret society or no, knowing the identities of its members may yet lead us to the final victim. Very true. I too had best return to the Mithril Eye. Let's meet up again after. I'll see what new clues I can uncover in the meantime. You will do nothing of the sort, Miss Ellie. These streets are far too dangerous for you to walk alone. Inspector, I'll go with her. Oh, no, not Nashu. If you insist, Nashu, then I give you my leave. But pray be wary, not just of the thief, but of Miss Ellie. She has quite the temper, as we both know. And of course you tell her off for that, or he gets told off. I can't think anymore. What's up? Miss Ellie, there is something I must tell you when this case is over. Be safe and promise me you will not attempt anything rash, as you did that time when the fiend took aim at my own life. Your life, Inspector? Ah, at Costa del Sol. Yes, that was quite the ordeal, wasn't it? Why are you guys looking? Oh, right, because of the bomb. That's right, that's why I'm looking away. I'll be careful, I promise. I eagerly await the day when I may hear what it is you would share with me. Oh, gee, how did I not notice? I'm looking away too. Jeez. A secret vow? Oh. Consider my interest piqued as well, good Inspector. Now, let us be off. Miss Phyllis awaits our report. I have a feeling of what Briarden wants to say, but I'm not going to say what it actually is in case it turns out to be wrong. Because I think it would be funny if it was, right? No, I just need to teleport back. That would be much easier. Back to the Steps of Nald. Specifically, back to the Scholar's Walk one I might be able to. Whee! Sorry, Blitzen. I only summoned you for a little bit. Maybe I'll summon you again later today. Alright, back here. Back over to Alchemist's Guild. There you are, Phyllis. Hold up, talk to other people first. Some shifty-looking fellow was I in the vaults before, but he took off faster than a fleeing cactar as soon as my gaze met his. Aye, just like I cowed many a Garlean in the plains. It's you. Oh, you only just noticed I was there? The news of Hobbs' death will not sit well with Miss Phyllis, but a gentleman must do what a gentleman must do. A fourth victim? Thal have mercy. Were you able to glean out of a connection to the other victims? The Arbiters of Truth? No, it can't be. Somebody help! Ellie, what happened? Where is she? Miss Ellie? The voice came from the direction of the vault. We must hurry. Damn it, what did Ellie do while we were gone? Whoa. Miss Ellie, are you hurt? That man. I only thought to ask him a few questions. Before I knew what was happening, he was upon me. I could only... bash his brains with a conveniently placed bottle of mead, it would seem. Ha! Remind me not to get on your bad side, Miss Ellie. That said, is Nasha not with you? Oh, shit, that's right. She saw a figure lurking in the shadows and went off in a pursuit before I could even stop her. Well, this ain't good. This man wears the armor of a Sultan-sworn squire, yet his face is unfamiliar to me. Something is amiss. Aha! Wait. That's the guy we saw before. The thief of many faces? To think we would find our man like this. Thrice and again did the fiend elude our grasp, but no more. By virtue of a gentleman's ingenious deductions and a lady's pugilistic puissance, I declare this case closed. I return this satchel to you, Miss Phyllis. Whilst the gesture was appreciated, in the end it proved superfluous to my cracking of the case. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Whoa! Wait. It's gonna hit her and reveal something, isn't it? Or just hit him. While you're at it, is there anything else of immense value you'd like to wantonly destroy? Oh. It did reveal more. Wait, there was a second one? What? What is the meaning of this? Ingenious. A double disguise. Planted by the thief to throw us off his trail, no doubt. This is, Guigu, one of my most capable men. I assigned him a guard to the vault and outfitted him with an ample supply of demasking dust. It's inconceivable that the thief would so easily elude his grasp. This is not good. Uh-oh. What are you thinking, buddy? Unless the thief was not wearing a mask. What? He was in plain sight the whole time? Speaking of which, has anyone seen Miss Ellie? Oh, no. No. That's impossible! Of course. It all makes perfect sense. With the Phantom Thief to thank for her burgeoning readership and rise through the ranks of the Mithril Eye, Miss Ellie could not bear to face the possibility of her story of a lifetime coming to an end. Thus, she hatched a plan to... Oh, that's a fun twist. Either she actually is the thief or was a copycat to keep the story going. My lady, the vault has been breached. The wise man's whisper. It's gone. For the foul crimes against the Sultanate, I hereby declare Ellie of the Mithril Eye the thief of many faces and enemy of the state. Employ all troops and do not rest until she is in custody. This is interesting. Oh, wait, I see him back there. That, I don't think is Ellie. And now the game is truly afoot. What? Oh, Gilgamesh, what are you doing now? Bah, what is the meaning of this racket and rumpus? And just as we were about to make our triumphant return. Isn't that so, Enkidu? Oh, there's Nashu. Uh-oh, who this? Nashu, look out! Miss Ellie! Miss Ellie! That shadow you saw? I think it was just a dormouse. A dormouse? Really? Oh. They look just like Nashu. To think he'd literally stumble face first into the second mask. His good fortune only truly knows no end. But not to worry. Yes, I dare say the Phantom Thief has another trick or two up his sleeve. Oh no. Now there's an infiltrator even in our own group. Not good. This story's actually getting really good now. Second quest complete. Okay, so how are we gonna deal with this now? How could we have been so blind? When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, is bound to be true. So, Hildebrand, what do we do? Beneath the mask. Not even the shockingest churn of events will deter the famed agent of inquiry. So I take it you have a plan of some kind? My ever-loyal associate, we must find Miss Ellie, and quickly. Surely, if confronted by her constant companions, she can still be convinced to abandon this fool plan. Oh, Miss Phyllis, I thought you had already departed to the company of your men. But all for the better. Shall we conduct our search together? I fear that would only put them at a greater risk. You see, the fifth and final member of the Arbiters of Truth, the Phantom Thief's final target, is none other than... Hildebrand Banter? No, me! Mind you, it's not a role I sought of my own accord. My name and my passion for history are somewhat well known in the Sultanate. One day I received an anonymous letter stating that a position in the committee had opened, and I'd been chosen to fill it. The letter went on to enumerate my duties, to prevent the spread of historical lies that would sully the name of our illustrious nation. As a high-ranking officer in the Sultanshorn, I was deemed to be in a particularly unique position to serve as an arbiter. I knew that there were other members of the organization, but was told nothing of their names or identities. To think my unknown compatriots were the victims all along. I cannot put any more lives in danger. I'll sequester myself in a place where my presence can cause no harm, until such time as the killer is apprehended. Your concern for your well-being is most touching, Miss Phyllis, but there's no need for such caution. As a seasoned inspector, I'm more than capable of protecting a lady in distress, and as a gentleman, that is exactly what I shall do. My associates here also stand at your side. Speaking of which, has anyone seen my loyal assistant? Inspector! Over here! That is not Nashu, I know that now. Ah, there you are, Nashu. You really shouldn't run off on your own like that. I was worried sick about you. I'm sorry, Inspector. Miss Ellie said she saw something in the shadows, so I went to take a look. Now, there wasn't anything there but a dormouse, but it was a really cute dormouse, you see? It just kept squeaking and scurrying away, and I just... Pardon me for a moment, Nashu. Yes, my inspector's senses speak to me. Someone is watching us. Let us split up and canvass our surroundings. You're watching us even now, damn. Except I know exactly who it is! Let's see. Ah, there's Nashu. Where is Miss Ellie? Do you think she went looking for the dormouse too? Something tells me this actually is Nashu. She's just not telling us that she got knocked out. I just have this weird feeling that's actually the case. Apologies, Dexter, but I require a moment alone with my thoughts. I can understand, given how things are going. I cannot allow my presence to put my men in danger. I can understand that too. So, where did Hildebrand go? Oh, no, I need to search for evidence first. There is a water-stained letter. For a moment, I thought that was going to say blood-stained. Thankfully, it's not. A water-stained letter lies conspicuously on the floor. Be wary and be warned. Wary and warned? Uh-oh. Search for more evidence. There's something... Aha! Another water-stained letter. Why are these water-stained? A water-stained letter lies conspicuously on the floor. Trust no one, and your friends all the less. Keep your enemies closer and your friends even closer. No, keep your friends closer and your enemies closer, even closer. Is that basically what it's saying? There's another one here. Oh, and a package next to this one. Also, it's clipping through the floor, I'm realizing. Water-stained letter lies conspicuously on the floor. This will avail you well. Use it wisely. You obtain a satchel of demasking dust. In the next instant, you feel an intimidating presence behind you. What? Whoa, who's there? Oh, is this? Ah, it is! It's Godbert! Ho ho ho! If it isn't my beloved son's staunch companion, the mighty Dexter! I was in the area on a matter of business, which I curtailed when I felt a suspicious presence from the shadows. Pursuing it led me here. Mayhaps it's the same for you. I mean, it could be. Oh, so your pursuit of the Thief of Many Faces has taken quite the unexpected turn. And now you have come upon a series of anonymous letters. Mayhap your watcher in the shadows is a friend. Or is this but another trap laid by the fiend? Yes, the plot thickens like a dollop of salamander oil. That doesn't sound good. Fun. In either event, I dare say the circumstances call for utmost caution. The thief could be anywhere. Or anyone. Myself included, of course. No mere mask could replace the physique of this Manderville man. Oh, excluded, not included. Dang it. That makes more sense. That said, I fear my dear Hildy may be in a bit over his head this time. Allow me to assist in your investigation. Were anything to happen to Hildebrand, his dear mother would... not be pleased. Oh, we haven't met their mother. What would that be? Okay. Go back and speak with Godbert, who's back up with the others, I take it. Aha! Yes, you are. But first, talk to more people. Do they have anything new to say? Same thing for you. Same thing for you. And you have anything new? Nope, same thing. Okay. If this sender speaks true, the villain even now lurks within our midst. And yet we have but a single sachet of demasking dust at our disposal. We must identify the imposter beyond reasonable doubt before we proceed. You know the player as well than I, Dexter. What say you have a few words with each of them and see if aught seems amiss? Okay, now I get to talk to them again. Nashu? Inspector Briarden told me all about it. Who would have thunk Miss Ellie was the Phantom Thief all this time? She sure fooled me. And I'm certain she did. Miss Ellie is the Phantom Thief, is the only logical conclusion. And yet I cannot help but feel that another truth still evades us. Another truth. I'm doomed to share the same fate as the others. I'd sooner die than become one of those things. They don't sound different from usual, I don't think. Nothing particularly odd about them, you say? It stands to reason, the fiend would not take such a risk if he were not truly confident that he could pull off the ruse. Curses! This one's not half the fool this son is. Okay, this is the wrong one. Not you, we know. I must elude him, and quickly. Time is of the essence. Let me guess. Hildebrand is going to say something that's going to throw off Nashu. I questioned the Sultan sworn outside. To a man, they insist they have seen naught of Miss Ellie. Wherever could she have gone? Father, what brings you here? That was a weird laugh. I'm sorry about that. Yes, finally the pieces are coming together. Now, if you would kindly stand still and shut up, the fiend already stands among us. Inspector Bryden, I should hope you are not doubting me. While I'm quite convinced that even a master impersonator would struggle to recreate your particular brand of idiocy, the fact remains that anyone here who has spent even a moment alone must be considered a suspect. The thief has proven to be highly efficient at assuming new identities. An astute observation, my gangly friend. Gangly? I'd say this occasion calls for a dose or two of that powder Dexter here found earlier. There wouldn't happen to be any other sachet or two lying about, would there? What remains of our supply has already been distributed to the search party. But worry not, they should be reporting back within a bell's time. Ha! Time might be against me, but just you watch. I'll wiggle my way out of this and turn you into the reeking, drooling corpse you deserve to be. I fear that the more time we spent, I fear that there is more time than we can afford, Miss Phyllis. Fortunately, my powers of deduction will lay the fiend's face bare within minutes. We know that, given the choice, the thief prefers to impersonate familiar personages. As Miss Ellie has only passing interactions with my dear father, we can safely eliminate him from consideration. That leaves myself, Nashu, and Dexter here. Nashu and I in particular have had a close and extended relationship with our suspect. I shall begin by questioning mine own assistant. I assure you that none know her better than I. Brilliant reasoning as ever, Inspector. Go on, ask me anything. Of all the times for this overstuffed buffoon to start talking sense, if he asks me anything too obscure, my cover is good as blown. My relationship with Nasu is so close, I dare say at times it is as if we share a mind. If this Nashu is truly my ever-loyal assistant, except me, apparently, she should have no trouble completing my thoughts. I'm Amanda Manderville. Man! So far, so good, I think. Doing only what a Manderville can. From the peaks of Corthus to Thanalan, Manderville. Man! You're the best, Inspector! A perfect score. You may rest easy, dear friends. This is unmistakably, unequivocally, undubitably the true Nashu. Damn it, Hildebrand! I never loved you more than now, you marvelous muttonhead. Nashu, is something the matter? Just because you picked up a few more wrinkles beneath the eyes, there's no need to avert that charming face of yours. Wrinkles? Wrinkles? Look who's talking, you crusty, cretinous old... Oh, that was it. A genius inspector. Uh-oh. The cover's blown, I take it. The charade is up, Miss Ellie. Okay, let's reveal. That is... Is that Ellie? No. Oh wait, that is Ellie. Miss Ellie, you look somehow different. So it's not Miss Ellie. Okay, plot thickens ever so slightly. Oh, that was it? Really? Third quest complete. Why did we go straight? Oh, I was gonna say, where'd they go? Huron woman. Huh. Okay, let's talk to people. I was all but certain that Ellie was our thief. What is the meaning of this? Good question. So, the letter spoke true. The fiend was in our midst all along. I kind of assumed that. Another two-layered mask, perhaps. But no, this woman bears a striking resemblance to Miss Ellie. My prodigious powers of deduction scream out to me. This woman knows something. Of course she would. Truths untold. Who is this unfamiliar woman, and what secrets does she hold? Oh, intense music. 7 hells! Done in by a muscle-bound muttonhead and his motley troop of mummers. Just who are you? Your resemblance to Miss Ellie is most uncanny, and yet... Consulting Inspector Briarden, once again you failed to measure up to your lofty reputation. In what way? Of course we resemble each other. Ellie is, after all, my own flesh and blood, my beloved sister, and my eminently capable partner in crime. Oh, they're working together? 1,000 faces I may wear, but only one name do I bear. You can call me Ceci. Charmed, I'm sure. Are you quite alright? Why, you look as if you've seen a ghost. Despite my moniker, I assure you that Ellie and I are no specters. What we are, mind you, are the last living scions of Sildine aristocracy. Bemused, are you? Befuddled to find 2 sisters behind the mask? Try using your brains once in a while. Every time you encountered the thief, Ellie was standing right by your midst. No, the thief that 4 times stole the show, oh, and those priceless relics, was me. Meanwhile, Ellie hid in plain sight, supplying me with just the knowledge I needed to stay one step ahead of my pursuers, all while spinning the hair-raising tales of my exploits that won the hearts of this nation. We owe a lot to you, truly. Why, without the tales of your hapless attempts to catch me, we never could have risen to these heights of celebrity. Miss Ceci, from a gentleman to a lady, I would ask at you one thing and one thing only. Just what is it that you and Miss Ellie hope to accomplish with all of your schemes? Justice! 400 years ago, Ul'dahn dogs reduced our great nation to a nation of zombies. At long last, the cowards that would still justify those foul deeds will suffer the same fate. Wait, the histories say that it was Sildee that turned their own men into zombies. The histories lie! And you work from the shadows, silencing those who would speak the truth. You should have died with your fellows, false arbiter! Uh-oh. It was Ul'dah that ordered the creation of this dreadful powder and wielded it as a weapon against our proud ancestors. The history of our glorious sultanate is built on a lie. What is the madness you speak, woman? Not madness, truth. The powder in my possession was stolen from the Ul'dahn army 4 centuries ago by one of my ancestors. They say it was his final act of courage in the moments before his leg fell off and his rotting head dropped from his shoulders. This is the truth that the histories don't tell. The truth that this doe-eyed Sultan Sworn would kill to keep buried deep in the sands of Thanalan. But your timing of reckoning is nigh. Oh yes, before long you and everyone in this rotten nation will know firsthand the horrors my ancestors knew. And just what do you mean by that? Oh, how the idiots lap up the stories. A masked crusader for justice. A dashing rebel waging battle against power and authority. Oh, if only they knew. But they will soon see soon enough, when they're eating each other's brains out in the streets. In the last days before our proud nation was razed to the ground, a band of the final survivors stole a vast quantity of the powder from the Ul'dahn vaults, hiding it away in a secret vault sealed within with powerful magics. The sole means by which the vault may be opened? By assembling 4 secret relics from Beladia. 4 relics once housed in the royal palace of Sildee before the Ul'dahn dogs stole them and claimed them for their own. And so it dawns upon you at last. Yes, even as we speak, Ellie makes for the vault, the 4 relics safely in hand. Just think, one day you'll be able to tell your grandchildren you were there when zombie powder rained down from Ul'dah. No, wait, you'll all be dead. Preposterous. Indeed, because we're going to stop you, I take it. But first, you, my dear, you will not even have the pleasure of looking upon the last moments of your precious homeland. Let your flesh rot like all of your rotten lies. No, nope, stop her. Not you, Miss Ceci! Oh, sorry, I think not, Miss Ceci! Oh no, Hildebrand! Oh no, now he's a zombie. Hildebrand! You idiot. Just for once, could you not get in the way? Whoa. Godbert Manderville. I can't even trust your sorry arse for looking after him for a day. What? Whoa, what? Wait, who are you? Wait a minute. Hold on, I recognize you! I knew it! That presence watching over us from the shadows! It was you, my dear wife! Hold up, this is the wife? This is Hildebrand's mother? What are you doing? And how can you do that? She got behind you, didn't she? Oh. No. Above you somehow. This might hurt. Am I to understand that you are Hildebrand's mother? And why is Gilgamesh here all of a sudden again? Aye, this is more like it. Hand to hand, skillet to skillet. It's enough to send a warrior's pulse racing. Prepare yourself, Dexter. The time of our final confrontation is nigh. Not exactly good timing right now, Gilgamesh. I was about to say, we can't actually fight him right now. Okay. She's a lot stronger than she looks. Do you have potatoes for brains, you overstuffed buffoon? My beloved boy's been turned into a stinking corpse if you hadn't bloody noticed. You. Dexter or something, was it? Yes, ma'am. Hildy's told me all about your hijinks together. Pleased to meet you. My dear boy's always had a bit of a rebellious streak. What can I say? I come on a bit strong sometimes. A little bit. But can you blame me? This time I thought I'd sit back and leave things to my sorry-arse husband here, and look what that got me. You'll help me out, won't you? Of course, they're friends of mine. Very much intimidated by this woman. This is getting weird all of a sudden. Oh, geez, that was all just to accept the quest. Holy cow. Okay, where is everyone? Speak to... Oh, Julianne, is that her name? Oh, hi, Phyllis. You still here? Inspector Hildebrand's mother? Yeah, I guess so. You okay, buddy? You're not actually dead, are you? I mean, I'm pretty sure you're not, given how strong you are in other games. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're okay. Oh, I forgot to talk to Briarden. Damn it! Reunited with my dear boy for the first time in ages. And just look at him. He's green. He looks more gray than green. Fortunately, there's still time to reverse the zombie curse, and I know just the remedy. A vial of holy water. The ingredients are simple. A tatter of Orisol rags and a vial of twice distilled water. Singot at the market stocks the former, and the latter you can procure from a trader by the name of Guest. Now hurry. Once the poison spreads throughout his veins, no antidote will save him. In the meantime, I will search for the bumbler's bumbling assistant. With any luck, Miss Nashu is still alive. Thank you for helping out. Okay, you're all good. Ouch, that smarts. Ye gads, Hildy, you're looking none too hardly yourself. No thanks to you, you bumbling oaf. Now, are you going to accompany Dexter here and make yourself useful, or do I have to reintroduce you to that wall? But of course, milady. Gilgamesh is ever at your service. Sitgot sundries, was it? Come now, Dexter, there is work to be done. You too, Enkidu. Get going. Thank you. Oh, this is so good. Anything new? Not here. How about from you? A piece of oversold rags from Sintgut Sundries and a bottle of twice distilled water from the trader guest. Now hurry, goddammit, my dear boy's life is at stake. Yeah, sorry, I'm aware of that. Just wanted to make sure there was nothing new, special. Okay, so we have to head to Sintgut who is, I believe, is over by the Ruby Road Exchange. So let's hurry over to the nearest Aetheryte. Wait, hold on. Can I just get there from here? Not quite. Okay, take an Aetheryte over there. That'd be much quicker. Okay, off to Sapphire Avenue Exchange. There you are, Sintgut and Gilgamesh. Hi. Oversold rags, you say? I fear that I have only a single tatter left in stock, and it's already been spoken for. Damn it! But my good man, you must reconsider. My dear friend's life, and quite possibly mine own as well, hangs in the balance. I sympathize with your plot, friend, but a man has to make a living. I've been promised a copious supply of rare chimera membrane for these rags. Unless you can offer me the same, no deal. Gah! Do you expect us to be able to summon such a rarity out of nowhere at a moment's notice? Well, look what we have here. If it isn't the Warrior of Light from the Colosseum. Funny who you meet at the markets. Who said that? Ah, hello! Good to see you again. Both of you. Although I don't think we formally met the younger sister, did we? I don't recall. As it happens, I just returned from my training, and the slaying of 10 chimeras just happened to be my task for the day. If it's chimera membrane you seek, you're more than welcome to a share. Why, thank you. My lady, you are far too kind. Don't mention it. If it hadn't been for Inspector Hildebrand and Dexter here, I'd still be tag-teaming with that slimy beast and cheating my way to the fame and fortune. And I'm a woman who pays her debts. Very good. Thank you. Connections coming in handy. Thal take me if that wasn't a Vila de Tempest. Ever since she confessed to her trickery and started climbing back up from the bottom of the ranks, I've been proud to call myself one of her biggest fans. Why, I've had a half a mind to give the rags you seek simply for the privilege of meeting her. Well, I guess that didn't have to happen then. A kind sentiment, my good man, but we are more than happy to uphold our side of the bargain, aren't we, Dexter? And with this, our task here is done. Now, let us find this traitor named Guest. Do you even know where you're going, Gilgamesh? I certainly don't. Do you know? Why do you tell me not to, why didn't you tell me you knew, Avila Tempest, friend? Say, do you suppose you could come by front row seats for her upcoming bout? I'm guessing I can't. I don't think I will. Probably not. Okay, so where do we go from here? Distilled water from Guest, who is back over by, where's the closest thing? Aha, it was over by the Chamber of Rule. Okie dokie. What exactly is the trader doing all the way there? I feel like he'll be actually in this area, not here. Regardless, let's go see him who is over this direction. Aha! Pardon me, gentlins, not today. There's Guest. The blundering Manderville boy is on his last legs and you need something of mine to save him, you say? Perhaps you can give me a good reason why I should care. Those bloody Mandervilles are richer than the traders themselves, yet they have the audacity to haggle me down to the last gil for every purchase? If the family line ended today, I'd be a happier and wealthier man. And now I believe the ballroom calls. Good day to you, and do pass along my condolences to the grieving parents. Have you not a shred of honor in your or compassion in that spindly body? Business rival or no, the man is on death's doorstep. After the events of that day, my father will not so easily forgive and forget. But it matters not to me. No, my love for you is as deep as the 7 seas. I beg of you, my lady, may I have this dance? Was it that was talking this time? Oh, jeez, it's him again. What are they doing in Ul'dah? I thought they lived in Costa del Sol. No, not in Costa del Sol, but close to it. Hi! Dexter! What a lovely surprise! Are you here for the ball, perhaps? Sadly, no? Maybe sadly not? I don't know. Heavens! The poor inspector! Well, if it isn't the Lapis Maiden in the flesh! What say you bid farewell to the pre-nymph flops and scurvy adventurers, and share a dance with a cultured gentleman befitting of your great beauty? Why, it would be a pleasure and an honor, both, my lord. So is that going to be what gets him to change his mind? Is that he gets to dance with Arabella? Provided you first provide my good friend Dexter with a bottle of twice distilled water that he seeks. Did I tell you what I was looking for? Apparently, I guess I did. You know this man? If it's the price you would set, then so be it. Take it. It's barely worth its weight in gil anyway. Now, shall we, Miss Arabella? Thanks for nothing? Thank you for the help, though. Why did that feel so much longer than it needed to be? I knew Hildy to be a worthy rival, but to think he was this beloved by so many. Clearly this realm would deeply mourn his loss. Quickly, Dexter, let us deliver these goods while there's still time to save him. Yeah, good idea. Okay, now deliver the stuff to Julian, who is back over... Aha, I can just run over there. Aha, yes, this way. I almost took the steps up the wrong way. Here we go. Hi guys, I made it! Oh, Godbert, you're okay now. I trust the two of you wouldn't dare to come back empty-handed. Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to. Here you go. Bloody brilliant. I'd take you over my muscle-headed half-wit of a husband any day. Sorry, but you're already taken? Now, stand back and let me show you some real Manderville home cooking. Thal, you bloody bugger, guide my skillet. Well, that wasn't high quality, I can tell you that. Aye, that should stop with the spread. Now it's up to Hildy to flush what's left out of his system. Don't worry, he's my son after all. I reckon he's still got some fight left in him. Good to know. Ah, Brighton and Nashu, you made it. Look who I found. She was slumbering, obviously, in a rubbish-strewn corner of Pearl Lane. So it is actually her. Good. Boy, did that not feel good. Of course you would think that. Yes, I'm sure it did. Dexter, word has it that Ellie has been sighted at the Sildine ruins. We must go there with all haste. You've done well, my dear boy, today. Don't worry. I'll handle things from here. There's a nice warm bed for him, and I think I know a few specialists who might know a thing or two about his condition. What in the seven hells are you standing around for? The future of Ul'dah is at stake. Very much so. Dexter, my strength is yours as well. For Ul'dah, and for our friend Hildy. You remind me of my husband, what with you having more muscles than sense. If you're so keen on making yourself useful, why don't you run into the markets and bring me some fire crystals? Keeping my dear boy warm is key to fighting off the zombification. Let's see. I believe 20 crates or so should suffice. That many? Holy cow. I'm a warrior, not a... yes, milady. How many crystals would be in a crate? Well, apparently... that's 20 crates worth. How, exactly? That's not 20. I say, Enkidu, the burden we must bear simply to secure my long-awaited final confrontation with Dexter. That said, the events of today have given me cause to reflect. Dexter and Hildy both. Oh, to be blessed with such veritable legions of friends, tried and true. But alas, not I. No, only one true friend have I ever known, and he is long lost to me. You are a fine bird, and have given me great comfort in my travels. But you will never be Enkidu, my one and true companion. Okay, I was gonna wonder if he was talking about either Enkidu or Bart's. Oh, my friend, were you here with me? Even Dexter could not stand against our combined might. Oh, Enkidu, wherever you may wander, hear my words and return here to my side. Enkidu, do you hear me? Enkidu! Ye gods, what is that flash from the heavens? It nearly blinded me. And what? The crystals! Where have they gone? Did he actually summon Enkidu as a primal? Because crystals are required for that stuff. Fancy meeting you here, old friend. That voice. Could it be? My faithful companion. Why must you always make me wait so? I think he actually did. That's amazing. Enkidu is a primal in this game somehow. Okay, so... Oh, that was it for the quest. That's right. Now I'll talk to Julianne again for the next one. Her last vow. Julianne would send you on your way. What is this? Most gentlemanly? Oh, that's... Oh, I just saw the minion. Haha, nice how it's... That's how I get it. What are you doing dilly-dallying around here? Let me jog your memory. There's a moon-sick maid digging about in the Sildine excavation site with her mind set on turning Ul'dah into the land of the waking dead. Your concern for Hildy is most touching, but don't you worry. Mommy Dearest ain't going to let her beloved son kick the bucket that easily. Certainly not. Same thing? Okay. Alright, so off to an excavation site. Which is over by... I'm trying to remember exactly. Oh, that's over by... Aha! That's just over... Yeah, over by the... I can't think properly. I know exactly where that is. It's just off to the west of the first gate. I don't remember exactly what it's called. It's called one of the thingies. It's either Thal or Nald. I don't remember which one it is. Ah, here we go. Gate of Nald. That's what it was. I knew it was one of the two. Okay, so who are we summoning to go over here? Garby once again! Okay, nice. I've yet to summon Maggie at all today. Then again, I haven't had to use my mounts yet for a long time. So, where are they? They are... up here. Aha! There you are! Okay, so... Okay, so here's her. So, oh, this is the Sildy excavation site. Is it? Hi, Phyllis. We've managed to track down Miss Elliot just up ahead, where your friends watch over her as we speak. Yet no matter how many times we tried to reach out to her, she refuses to so much as answer. Needless to say, we considered physically incapacitating her, but that crate she's sitting on isn't just a makeshift chair, it's filled to the brim with the traitor's sperm. One misstep and the consequences could be dire indeed. You're our only hope, Dexter. Even in her single-minded rage, surely the time you spent together must still count for something. You need not put yourself in undue danger. I only ask that you step forth to where your voice may be heard and call out to your friend's name. I beg of you, Dexter. Surely if anyone can convince the woman to abandon her madness, it is you. With the chat mode in say, use keyboard or the software keyboard to call out Ellie. Convince her erstwhile friend and companion to listen to reason. Okay, so you're... Oh, so the Sildy site is not here, but it's close. Ah! Hello, Frosty. So where are you exactly? You are... Oh! There they are. Well, here's them, so where's Ellie? Oh! There she is. Over by the Silver Cloud. Oh, to think this girl and her sister were behind the crimes all along. I dare say this realm is awash with capable adversaries. You'll do well not to anger the last friend. She's sitting atop an ample supply of that zombie powder, and I suspect she's not afraid to use it. I don't think so either. Miss Ellie! And I thought we were friends. I thought so too. Wait a minute, where's Hildebrand? I thought Hildebrand... Oh no, stupid me. Hildebrand is actually in Sensa's care. It beggars belief that I could have been so blind. Okay, so here and type out Ellie in chat. Yes? Whoop, nope, wait. Select into the game first. That would make sense. Now do this. Ellie with an exclamation point. Right? Did I do that correctly? I don't think so. Wait. Nope, don't talk to you. Back here. With the chat mode in say. Did I have that incorrectly? No. In general, I think it's supposed to be this, right? Or do I type say L-E? L-E. Is that it? No. Okay, am I doing something wrong here? Is there an emote that I need to do instead? Is there something for say? Or do I really literally just type it in chat? I don't see say here, so I think I really do. Unless, do I need to put it? I don't need to put it in quotations or anything, do I? I don't think so. And don't go up and talk to her because she's not interactable. Nope. Back to this. In the chat mode, with the chat mode in say, use, yeah, same thing. I think I do need to put in exclamation points. Let me try that then. So, no, not exclamation, but this. L-E, exclamation, this. Does that work? No. What am I doing wrong here? I thought I did this before. The chat mode in say. Is there something? Yeah, I feel like there's something else I'm supposed to be doing here. Unless I missed over where say is here. I don't think I did. I'm going to double check. Cry. That was close. But now I'm looking for say. Slap, pose, flex, beckon, think, doze, point, poke, B. Nope, not here. That's for dances. That's for emotes. Which I don't think say is here. No, not here. Can I just search for say? No. Okay, so there's no actual emote for say. So am I doing something wrong here? I'm supposed to be yelling out Ellie, right? Call out Ellie and convince your erstwhile friend and companion to listen to reason. Yeah, I've been typing Ellie, but that's not working apparently. Try this again. I'm at the destination, or do I need to do something else entirely? I don't know. Hold on, let me try again. Nope. Oh, wait. That's it. So, try once more. L-E. Nope, L-E. Exclamation. That still didn't do anything. What am I doing wrong here? Am I doing something? Let's see. Nope. Back to this. Event. I don't think it's under event. I feel so dumb. I don't know what's happening here. L-E. No? I feel very dumb right now. I don't know what's happening. Chat mode and say. I have done this before. I know I have. So why isn't it working? I legitimately don't know what's wrong here. Yeah, this is definitely not something I can interact with. I don't know what's going on here. Chat mode in say. I feel like it's something here, but I know I just searched for say, and there's nothing here for it. So I'm very much at a loss here. I don't know what's happening. It's like, no, I can do this. I've been trying it before. No, I don't want to do languages. What am I doing? I have no idea what this is for. That's weird. Oh, geez, there's a lot of stuff here. Nope, not here. Okay, nope, not that. I feel very dumb right now. Put it back under general, I guess, and try again. Oh, L-E. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. I can't interact with this at all. Am I doing something dumb? I legitimately don't know what's happening. I could have sworn I was supposed to be able to... Use a keyboard or the software keyboard. Well, it's not call out to Ellie. It's supposed to be chat mode in say. Yeah, I think I hope I'm doing this correctly. Wait. Oh, hold on. Oh. It was set to free company. That makes sense. Okay, now try this. Ellie. Did that work? Did it? Try it once more. Say. Ellie. Nope. There we go. Holy cow, that took forever. I didn't realize what was going on. Okay. Now that you've actually done this. Sorry for wasting that much time. Couldn't figure out what was happening. Is she sleeping? No, she's not sleeping. Dexter, I suggest you leave this place while you still can. I bear you no grudge, but should you so much as think of interfering, I will not hesitate to turn you into a zombie too. So it was you after all. Consider me disappointed. Ah, man, so I think I know what he was going to say, and now he can't. Your sister says he is already in custody. Surrender now, and I will see that no harm befalls her. How little you understand us, Inspector. Then again, how could one born into a life of power and privilege ever hope to understand? Ceci and I have no family, no friends, no fortune, nothing. Two sisters against the world with only our quest for justice to give us meaning. Long ago, we made a vow. Should the worst happen, our mission takes priority over all. Yes, over our own wretched lives. Oh no, what are you doing? Do you see now? Anything I might have once had to lose, I lost long ago. Now stand down or suffer the same fate as the Uldon dogs you would defend. Ellie, stop this madness! I'm sorry, Inspector. Oh, we are surrounded now. Now should you just stand there? There's too many of them. Oh, Godbird, are you gonna do something? Oh. Okay, he just lost all of his clothing. All in today's work for a Menderville man. Oh, they didn't even have time to read it. Ooh. Okay. Whoa. I wasn't aware goldsmiths could do that. What the heck was that? Like an Omni hammer? As opposed to the Omni slash? Ooh. Nice one. It seems very accomplished with himself. That's great. So who's up next for fighting? Oh, it's just going to be showing off Goldbird and Hildebrand, Goldbird and Gilgamesh. You only delay the inevitable. I have an entire legion of the undead at my beck and call. Face it, it's only with Inspector Hildebrand's ridiculously good fortune that you ever made it this far. And he's as good as 6 foams under. Be forewarned, girl. Know that I speak from experience when I say, underestimate Hildy, and you do so at your own peril. I'm afraid you underestimate me as well. No mere splash of holy water can stave off the effect of the traitor's spurn. I fear the good inspector's luck has finally run out. Thal's balls, is there no end to them? I'm not liking our chances. Greg, was it? Apparently Gilgamesh is okay with being called that now. It's a shame to lose you, Dexter. Warrior of light that you are, you might yet have served one last purpose for us. Go forth, my zombie minions! Oh, let me guess. She summoned them, but they're not actually under her control. Oh, wait a minute. What? Why are they doing the Manderville man? Oh. Wait a minute. Yo, wait a minute. The bald guy from before? What's he doing here? When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, 4 warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous glare. Bugger me with a broadsword. Are my eyes to be believed? The glare was from his head? Really? That pose. No, there's not 4 warriors of light I see. There are 4 gentlemen of light. Okay, you can stop blinking so much now. Damn, there must be sun. The sun must be out in strays. The strokes did. I can't even think properly. Just so, my good man. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has made his triumphant return. Did you miss me? Kinda. So, what about these other 2 zombies? Where'd they come from? Aye, we meet again, girl. Tell me you've got my snurble tonic, or I'll fashion myself awake from your lovely locks after I've ripped them clean from your bloody head. Oh, hello there, Mr. Elazar. Cor, you're looking absolutely resplendent today. Impossible. The holy water couldn't have cured him. It didn't. Fortunately, our overlord spent quite some time building up an immunity to zombie powder. He was immune to it? What? When we heard that Master Hildebrand was at risk of joining the actual dead, we knew we had to take action. And how did you hear that exactly? An immunity to... I'm just gonna pretend that makes any kind of sense. Same. Okay, so are they gonna just stay like that? The game is up, Miss Ellie. Pray, abandon this madness. Besides, plots of mass murder hardly suit a lady like yourself. Well, the gig is up now. It's over. It's all over. Inspector Bryden, you said there was something you would tell me when all was through. I imagine you have no words for me now. Ellie, your powers of deduction are wanting. You said that you had lost everything and everyone you had to lose, did you not? As for me, I found something. Someone to whom I intend never to part. Is he actually going to say it? I care not if it takes years, even decades. When you emerge from your jail, a free woman, I'll be there. What say you? Well, I didn't actually say the words I thought he was going to, but he pretty much implied it. Nice. Okay, so the zombies are just going to be doing that from now on. Miss Ellie, while the crimes perpetrated by you and your sister are unpardonable, you are far from the only ones guilty. On behalf of the Syndicate, I offer my apologies for the false aspirations cast upon your ancestors. Aspersions. You said that the nation of Ul'dah was built upon lies. Seeing what I have seen today, I cannot deny your words. It will not be an easy task to rewrite, nay, restore history. But know this, I will do everything in my power to bring the truth to the fore. Oh, you're upset. So, Gilgamesh, what are you thinking about? How exactly you're thinking of running this? Are we not forgetting someone here? And by someone, I mean me. if you're quite done playing Cloak and Dagger, I require Dexter's presence for a matter of far greater importance. Aye, the time of our too long-awaited confrontation is nigh. I mean, you're seriously gonna do this right now? Why the long face, friend? Ah, but mayhap this will have have you singing a happier tune. Did you take her sword? Could it be? The Treaty Blade! And the true one at that! What? She had the Treaty Blade? Oh, that's right, she was stealing relics. And one of them was the Treaty Blade. That's right. None other. I have not the slightest intention of parting with it, save to the one who would defeat me in single combat. Ah, but I misspeak. It will not be single combat this time. Is that my cue, old friend? Everyone's like, what? There he is! Woo! Dang. Looking exactly like this concept art, too. Nice. Thal be merciful. What is that abomination? Some new breed of void scent? Abomination? I'll thank you to address my companion with courtesy, girl. Ah, but 'twas the most curious thing. There I was, hauling a crate full of crystals for Hildy's mother, and thinking how much better things would be if my dear friend Enkidu were here. Then came a flash from the heavens, and the next thing I knew, there she was. Oh, wait, Enkidu's female in this? Oh, I wasn't aware of that. By the gods, it makes perfect sense. Doubtless the crystals heard Greg's heartfelt plea, summoning forth his friend. Nay, no mere friend, but rather the primal Enkidu. And the world has now completely and utterly ceased to be bound by the laws of logic. Dexter, you may have bested me in the past, but facing the two of us together will not prove so easy a task. And yet I trust you will not shirk from the challenge. I, Enkidu, and I shall await you at Amdapor Keep. All the way back at Amdapor, really? Okay, bye! Tis a ways from here, but what better venue for our climactic confrontation? If you would claim the Treaty Blade, then claim it from me as a warrior. To the skies, Enkidu! To the skies! I mean, I can totally do that. I'm currently a warrior right now, as opposed to any other class. 2 against 1? That's not very gentlemanly of you, Greg! Come, Dexter, to Amdapor! This is a grave development indeed. To think that one man could summon a primal on his own. I must send word to the Scions at once. Hey, I'm a Scion. You could tell me about it. Even the zombies were like, what is happening? Oh, but of course. I had near forgotten we had a warrior of light in our very midst. Yeah, me. Please, Dexter, if you are our only hope to slay the primal and reclaim the blade. So it lies entirely with me. Got it. Okay. Finally! That's done. Let's talk to people. All's well that ends well, eh, Dexter? Hildy's undead acquaintances were kind enough to make an appearance at my request. Who'd have thought zombies could be such gentlemen? I reckon it must be my son's good influence. You, specifically, were the one that summoned the undead? Really? Huh. Ho ho ho! I knew that if anything could bring Hildy back from the dead, it would be my dear wife's hand-mixed holy water. That's the world-class culinarian I married. Look at the Inspector go! I'm right behind you, Inspector! I mean, by a couple of malms at this point, I take it. And with that, my work here is done. You are by far the least incompetent associate I encountered in my travels. For preserving some shred of my sanity, you have my thanks. That said, my time in this land was not a total loss. My experiences here have taught me an important lesson. That this world and the fools who populate it rarely, if ever, abide by the principles of logic. This would serve me well in my future cases. And most importantly of all, I leave here with a vow that has given my life new meaning. But this is no time for sentiment. I guess not. I'm sorry for deceiving you, Dexter. For what it's worth, it wasn't personal. Ellie, forgive me. After 400 years, this might very well spell the end of the Arbiters of Truth. Whether or not to replace the Fallen is a decision for my superiors to make. In either event, I've decided to renounce my position. I thought they were but white lies, but I've seen firsthand the suffering they can cause. A lot of stuff. And lastly, the Gentlemen of Light. Core, they were every bit as radiant as I pegged them to be. One day, I'll be a hero myself. Just you watch. Well, let's hope that's the case, or let's see if that's the case. Okay, now, all the way off to Endopor Keep, which from what I understand, is over in the Shroud. Specifically closer to Camp Tranquil. So let us go see if we can figure out how to get back the Treaty Blade. So, they are... Aha! Endopor Keep. They are up at the northern one. Because the other one is the Lost City of Endopor. Right? Yes, Lost City of Endopor is the other one. I was honestly considering maybe coming to do this and then going back to talk to the others, but I feel like as soon as I do this, they're not going to be there anymore. Whoop! Oh, hold up. There we go. What? Hildebrand! How exactly did this happen to you?
Was that you, Dexter? Please forgive me. I was riding Greg's trail when I encountered a subterranean curiosity that demanded my immediate attention. I will be concluding my investigation forthwith, but in the meantime, might I trouble you to entertain Greg and his primal friend in my stead? Together we will reclaim the Treaty Blade from that knave, Dexter. Yes, just go on ahead. I'll be along directly.
I'm sure you will. Battle in the Big Keep now accessible. Ooh. Okay, I was going to say, was it directly over your body that was going to show up? No, but I think it's here specifically. Yeah, ooh. Okay, I do have to do it with a party. Okay, so let us enter into Battle in the Big Keep. And join. Let's see how long that takes. Average wait time is 5 minutes. Let us see, in the meantime, what I can do for another delivery quest in the meantime. I'm pretty sure it's going to activate, like, as soon as the mission starts, but I don't know. I'll see what I can do. So, where are you, Moogle? Moogle? There you are. Took a while for you to show up. Okay, so what do we have today? Hostages to Fortune. The deputy post Moogle holds out a soil-stained letter, suspiciously blemished with beak marks. Anything to do with chocobos, I take it?
Dexter! The very vessel I was looking for, Kupo. I need you to take a letter to Eugenia Spire in the North Shroud. The wood where your dear letter, that's me, was born and raised. Dear leader, not reader, sorry. It needs to be delivered to Maya Molcott, leader of the White Rams. Officially, they're an offshoot of the God's Quiver, sorry. But in practice, they're Miss Molcott's private army. The Ixal call her the Black Cat. Whenever she crosses their path, they're sure to meet with an unfortunate end, Kupo. Truth be told, this isn't the first time they tried to deliver this message. I entrusted it to another subordinate of mine, a delivery Moogle on his very first mission, but he got chased away by the Birdman and fluttered back, hiding his face under his pom-pom. He simply wasn't cut out for such a trying task, but who is, I thought? Who best to dispatch into Exile-infested forest and explain the letter's lateness to the fiery-tempered Miss Volcott? Guess whose name sprang to mind? Here's the letter, Kupo. Dexter, off you pop, Kupo.
So, we gotta go deliver a letter to Eugenia Spire, which is over in the Shroud. Specifically, I know it's over by Hawthorne Hut. Yeah. Oh. Eugenia Spire. I was thinking of a different spire. Okay, so we go off to Falgord Float then. Whoop. Yeah, Falgord Float. Let us be off. Whilst we wait for this thing with Gilgamesh. I mean, I hope I can get it today. Okay, so we heading off north now. Whee! Da-da-da-da. Yeah, here we go. Hello. It's been a while since I talked to you. I don't remember what the last time I talked to you was. You seek Mia Walcott? I am she, instructor for the God's Quiver, commander of the White Rams, and bane of any feathered fiend who dares pokes his beak into the Swell's Wood. I know you. We've spoken before, have we not? I trust you've bagged a few birdies of your own since last we met. Dexter, is it? Oh, ha! I figured. Yep, time to commence battle in the Big Heap. This has happened like 2 or 3 times so far, where as soon as I talk to the first NPC for a delivery mission, we immediately go into one of these that I was synced into. Full party. I have to remember to eat before we start this. Battle in the Big Keep. And it even has the original music. At long last we meet again on the battlefield. I dare say Enkidu shall come to enjoy your tussles. I didn't read the rest of that in time, sorry. You, however, might not find this one so enjoyable, unless you enjoy getting pounded senseless. Ha! Even has the original music from Final Fantasy V as well. Hello! Okay, so, make sure I eat. I just eat some jerk beef. Whoop. I was trying to eat that. Thank you. Okay. Oh, starting already. Let's go. Whee! Why are you all the way up to the side here? Ow, it hurts, it hurts! Enkidu, your master wants for succor. Hey, don't heal. Yeah, but let me take care of you. Maybe that'll help if I actually do this. Time to go berserk! Oh, hey, don't push me around. Woo! Okay. Hey, White Wind, how dare you? Woo! Don't get hit by whatever that is. Ow! Don't arrow me, jerk. Whoa, don't be in front of you, sorry. How about I do this as well? Yeah, that'll work. Not another White Wind! Well, at least this doesn't target Enkidu as well. Ah, I'm a chicken! Why am I a chicken? What's happening? Ow! Jerk! Oh! Wait, who's targeting? What's targeting who? What is that? What's that line for? I have no idea. Can someone explain why I'm a chicken? Oh wait, did some people get shrunk? I think some people got shrunk. Can I attack you at all? Apparently not. What do I do? Am I supposed to do something here? What's this? Whee! I have no idea if that reverted me or not, but I'm glad I reverted back. Let me get some health back. Get some more damage in. More health because I can. Almost got Enkidu down to 10% already. Let's get a little bit angry. Go berserk. Get some big damage in. Nice. Now your turn. Oh, fight on Enkidu by the faithful. Enkidu, are the bonds of our friendship so fragile? I mean, I hope they're not. Berserk is gonna end before I get the chance to use it. Darn it. Or finish using it. Second phase. Me? Run away? Ha! I was just seeking out a more suitable... I couldn't even read that in time. But enough exposition. Now we fight like men. And ladies. And ladies who dress like men. Exactly like the quote in Final Fantasy V, too. For Gilgamesh, it is transmorger frying time! There we go. Ooh. The remix. Ooh. Got some funky new weapons, I see. The mightiest warrior ever to grace Eorzea stands before you, by which I mean I, Gilgamesh! Prepare yourself! Ooh. Swanky. Let me guess, you're down to half health already, right? No, you're not. Sorry, guys. I was in the middle of something. Okay, I'm ready now. And here we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. How about a big hit? Go a little bit angry. Woo! Don't like whatever that was. Whirlwind slash. Now go berserk. Yeah. Time to get angry again. And one more of this. There we go. Woo! Whoa, okay. Don't get hit by whatever that is. I couldn't even see where the safe spots were for that. They were all the same, looked like the same color. And chain? Oh, someone's bleeding. Am I supposed to actually hit whatever this is? Maybe? I have no idea. Oh, guess we do. Okay. I'm gonna help out. There we go. You're free now. Ow. That didn't hurt as much as I thought it would for being such a big looking attack. Uh-oh, what's this? How about... I get the feeling that it's gonna knock me back, but I guess not. Oh, don't be standing in front of him. That's not smart. How about I reduce the damage you do? Oh, hello! What's this? Do I fight these things? Ooh, apparently not. Well, it does a little bit of damage, but not much. Do I actually destroy these things? Whoa! Okay, avoid that. Woo! Nice. Try to take this down quickly, please. I think this is working. Yeah, we're supposed to be taking these out. Okay, just making sure. Time to get a little bit angry. Slightly more angry. Woo! Stay away from that. How about target you? There we go. We got one more over here. Whee! I'm helping. Yay, I helped. Oh, I got someone else chained up now. I come help. And one more. There we go. Now it's your turn. Whee! I get a little more angry. Oh, no, just a big hit. I mean, what? What was happening? No, the mighty Gilgamesh will not be defeated. Why am I have no idea where to stand. I guess here and then here. Whew, that was difficult to see. At least I got it. Woo! Don't be standing in front. Or next to him. Now, by reduce the damage you do. Yeah, that works. More damage. Oh, what are these? I have no idea what these are. Oh, nope, stay away from those. Ah! Ah, I still got hit. At least they didn't debuff me, I don't think. Oh, 10. Oh, so close. Now we're 10%. Let me help out over here while I can. Whee! And there we go. 3%, 2%. 1. Yeah, got him. Enough expository banter. To think my full complement of arms would avail me not. And prostrate. No more hijinks from Gilgamesh. You have my word. The Treaty Blade too I shall return. Just as soon as I remember where I hit it. Oh, of course you don't remember. Anyway, I yield to your unparalleled puissance. You know what? Yeah. Duty complete! Great job, everyone! We did it! Now, is anyone left for me to provide things for? Yes, there are. Player combination 2. Ah! Which of these 2 healers? How about Iza? Yeah. And we got loot. Ooh, Enkidu. Yeah, I'll need on that. Isa got it, though. Well, good. All right. Great thing. Ah, I can't even think properly. Oh, too far away? All right, time to go. I have confronted Gilgamesh. And now we need to go find the Treaty Blade, right? There's Enkidu. I mean, the other one. Yeah, what happened to the other one? Did we actually just destroy it? Not! Ha! I lied! Again! Of course you would. Dang it! I thought you were actually going to be honorable this time. You can take that fusty old blade for all I care. I thirst for true power and not see... Can't even read it in time. Warrior of Light, you have proven a worthy opponent. But I warn you, treasure every moment with your weapon. For as sure as day follows night, the hour will come when I claim what is mine own. Till we meet again. This has been so fun. I love this. Oh, right back here. Ah, there's Hildebrand. So, apparently we couldn't find the treaty blade. What ho, Dexter? Have you seen Greg with his oversized avian companion? Lead me to them at once, and we shall deliver the coup de grace together. Well, unfortunately, couldn't find him. The battle was already won. What? That is a triumphant news indeed. Clearly, the lessons you have learned from me have not been for naught. And what's this you say? The treaty blade lies hidden somewhere in the nearby wood. Worry not, my ever loyal associate, for no buried treasure will escape the keen eye of Hildebrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. Now, which way was the forest again? I mean, we're in it. And it's suddenly daytime. There's everyone. You even brought the people in custody too? Dexter, what news of the Primal and the Treaty Blade? I defeated the Primal but couldn't find the blade yet. Remarkable! I knew the Warrior of Light would emerge triumphant. Let us hope that Inspector Hildebrand enjoys similar success in finding the blade. Such design, such craftsmanship. At once bold and powerful, yet sensitive and refined. I believe I found the inspiration for my next masterpiece. Ooh, nice. Of course they're beautiful. They were the greatest treasures of Lost Sildee. To think they were locked away in the vaults of those that destroyed our homeland and dragged our ancestors' names through the mud. And just how did you come to know of these long-lost relics? Ooh, good question. There was an ancient scroll passed down in our family, left to us by our dear grandmother. It spoke of the 4 warriors of light, their 4 relics, and an incantation of untold power. If we could have wielded this magic of legend, Ellie and I might still have had the last laugh. Alas, speaking the words had no effect. Only a warrior of light can wield the power, or so the legend goes. What I wouldn't have given to see it. The ultimate achievement of the greatest mages this realm has ever known. And just what sort of incantation is this? The ring casts open the doors of justice. The wise man whispers a verdict true, as Zema's virtue shines down from the heavens. To complete the incantation, the warrior of light would then hold forth the treaty blade and speak, "Blade in hand, I swear unto you." The legends differ as to what happens next, but all speak of a great holy radiance shining down from the heavens. Over here, friends! Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, returns with tidings most triumphant. Looks like you actually found it. You did. Please don't run with that thing. Behold, safe in my hands, none other than the treaty blade. And the real one this time, I swear unto you. Yes, just like that. I swear unto you, and then... Oh, my word, whatever is this odd tingling sensation? Didn't they say that a warrior of light had to be holding it? Oh, ridiculous! Hildebrand isn't a warrior of light. He's just some fool who thought he could stop the lesser moon with his own bare hands. The sword thinks otherwise. It would seem the treaty blade is just as confused as the rest of us. Oh, that's odd. No, the light. Someone stop it! I won't stand to see the legendary power of our forefathers wielded by this muscle-bound buffoon. I'm thinking it's too late now. So, what's gonna happen? What? Skyward ho! Why would the sword do that? Well, I dare say that proved to be the most useful incantation indeed. Because it got him out of your hair. And so the light of justice that shone from the treaty blade banished the shadow, returning peace to the land. Are you saying Hildebrand is a shadow? So the legend ended. I must say, I never expected it to be quite literally a beam of light. I suppose it wouldn't have been much else use to us after all. Inspector! Oh, Inspector, wait for me! False balls, Hildy. First you go and die at your poor mother's feet, and now you're flying off to God knows where without even giving her a kiss goodbye? The cloud of smoke is still there too, God. Oh, it appears that a case of wanderlust has once again struck Hildebrand, as it has hit many a Manderville man before him. Godspeed, my boy. When the day comes that you retire of mystery solving, your dear old man will be here to pass on to you the family art. So in the end, the Sildine incantation of legend was wielded not by a warrior of light, but a gentleman of light? Well, the treaty blade is some 600 years old, 6 centuries old, after all. 6 centuries old, after all. Perhaps it's not quite as sharp as it used to be. The magic that brought peace and happiness to the people of Beldaya. It was every bit as beautiful as I'd imagined. To think it would I would see it with my own eyes. It's nothing short of a dream come true. He bumbles and stumbles through yet another case, and still he manages to make a girl's dream come true. Just not the girl that we were thinking. A gentleman to the end, the bloody bastard. So I'm guessing that's the last of Hildebrand we're going to see, unless... Oh, there he is! Off like a rocket! Literally. What's this? A glint in the corner of my eye? A curious scent wafting in the winds from a far-flung land. Do I smell a case? Is the sword going to take him to another case specifically? Worry not for me, my friends, for wherever the wronged want for succor, I, Hildebrand, shall be there. Dang, I couldn't even read that in time either. So, I guess that means that's the last of Hildebrand we're going to see for a while. Her last vow, complete. So what's next? We're going to get into what's next? Here we go. Or not. It's like actual ending credits. Seeing all these people again. Oh, okay, just ending with him. Hildebrand will return? So I guess that was it for what was available in A Realm Reborn then? And there's that kobold, goblin again. Oh! Oh, the calling card is back. Or is it? Well, it's still alive. Oh, this is so good. I loved all these quests. I will be there for you. Complete. Okay, well, there's nothing new, apparently, from Hildebrand quests. I guess not. It didn't even say that there was nothing left for me in it for now. I wonder if that means there is more. But if there was, then there would be people here to talk to, right? For the next quest? Huh. I guess that's it. Well, regardless, I do need to finish up the mission, that delivery mission I just started, so let's head back to Eugenia's Spire, which is back over at Fulgard Float. Or close to it, at least. I'm feeling that this is going to be the last thing I'm going to do for tonight. I only have 40 minutes left, and I'm pretty sure this last mission is going to take me about as long, maybe? So yeah, this should be the last thing for tonight. So where are you, Mia? Back right where I left you. Hey, I did manage to summon Blitzen again tonight. You seek Mia Malcott? I am she. Instructor of the God's Quiver, commander of the White Rams, and bane of any feathered fiend who dares poke his beak with the Twelveswood. I already said that already. Dexter, is it? What business do you have with Meow? Apologies, a slip of the tongue. When I say with Meow, I mean with Meow. Not Meow. Meow! What do you want? I have a letter for you. Let me see that. Oh, how wonderful. It's a letter from Lady, Philota. The woman is like a mother to me, you see. I lost my parents when I was young, and she was the one who raised me from a mewling babe. Her son was a great hero, a leader of the White Rams before me, but he too was lost in the line of duty. But let me see what the news what news she has. She says she's to visit Fulgur Float with her dear grandson, but by the date she gives, pardon me, wow. But by the date she gives, she should be here at this very moment. It's strange that I have not heard, no word of her arrival. Perhaps she simply misread the calendar. After all, she speaks of the future, but these dates are past. Tell me, adventurer, when was the letter posted? I'm not quite sure. I think it was a while ago. Ah, damn those incompetent Moogles. Never trust anything with wings, I say. Then these dates must be true. They should be here already. I smell the filthy hands of those blasted beardies in this. We must send a search party. If they came via Gridania, might they have been ambushed in Treespeak? Ben and Vixel raid the area, but they're usually too chicken-hearted to approach the paths. I have a sentry there watching over their movements. Go to him and ask if he has seen anything untoward. Oh, and if you should happen to meet with my wee birdies, none shall weep if you snap their scrawny necks. I mean, I hope I don't have to, but we'll go see. Assist the God's Quiver bow in Treespeak. Let's go. Ah, here we go. I actually finally managed to summon, why can I not think of their name all of a sudden? Oh, wait, hold on. Where are they? They're somewhere. Aha! I see an area. We actually have to fight this time. Oh, the God's Quiver is off from that side. But let's go see where you have to fight. Aha! Excelly Strong Wings! And done within a full combo. And now it is your turn. One more combo should be enough. And... whoop. Oh, there we go. Just one regular basic attack after that. Alright, God's Quiver, are you okay? Here, let me provide assistance. Whoa, what was that? Oh, hi! Ah! Wounded featherless ones you seek! Find them, my axe will! Hold it right there, you squawking scum! Ah! Good Garuda! Mia Malcott you are! Black Cat of the White Rams! My life you will spare, yes? Ah! You will get no mercy from me! I'll rip off your head and wear it as a hat! Remember our motto, soldiers. All exile must die! Hold a moment, ma'am. Before I was set upon, I was watching this group of exile for some time. They seem to be patrolling this area. Perhaps he knows something of what befell Lady Philota and her grandson. Alright, I'll bite. Listen up, you beaky bastard. Answer me truly, and I'll grant you a painless death. Have you seen a lady and a young boy pass through this area? Huh? Searching for white-haired elder and girly-voiced hatchling featherless ones are? Seen them, I have. Attacked by a nasty beastie their caravan was. Run from the beastie they did, all frighty and shaky. You lie! The only beasties around here that would think of raiding a caravan are you and your craven kind. No, Black Cat. Only the truth I'm telling. Worth more than mine these featherless ones' lives are. Then maybe a deal we are making? My life you spare? Your featherless friends I catch. Release them to you we will, scratchless and sound.
A deal we have?
Catch them? And then hold them as hostages, no doubt. I say we kill the feathered fool right now and teach those Ixal a lesson. Right, Dexter? Ooh, we can actually choose to rip his beak off. Or, there must be some good in him, let's agree to the deal. I've dealt with Ixali before. He might actually be good. There's no good in a bird, man. Just blood and bile. Believe me, I've checked. But mayhap you're right. We have little to lose by releasing this wretch, and possibly much to gain. All right, Beaky. If you truly swear that you will return our friends to us unharmed, we agree to your deal.
Ah! Spared I am by Malkat the Merciless? Believe it, I cannot! Well known to our kind you cruelty is, and yet walk free I do? Then, on my honor, my word you have. With my head wing I will speak. Your smooth and wrinkly friends, together we will catch. Send word we shall. Come to the riverbed northwest of here, and your friends we shall return.
How I despise listening to their further brain prattle. The fool knows nothing except how I delay his death with false promises. Still, I would have you follow this headwing, just to be sure. We shall return to the spire to see if the other parties have met with more success.
Okay, I can help with that.
Man, you really don't like these guys. Alright, so find the Ixali headwing in Tree Speak. It's actually right where I thought it might be. Over by the river. So, where exactly? Oh, there's the Ixali headwing.
Ah! Come to play the Black Cat's dog has. For his life, the sniveling wretch begged. No true Ixal that one is. By my own talons punished he shall be. His craven promises never will we honor.
Well, screw you.
But to what I say now, listen well, featherless one. Our hostages, your friends are, the old one and the young. See them again you would, then do my bidding you shall. Within your borders we search. Unharmed and unhindered you will leave us. When done we are, and only then, the hostages we shall release. We lie, you think? Then the truth we prove. Set free the wrinkled one will be. Across the river you will find her on the cliffs over Fulgord float. A lasting truce with you we seek not. Pains me it does to show mercy to the hated Mulcot. But our reasons we have, and our promises we will honor, if the Black Cat will do the same.
Sure. Okay, so off to the Fulgard Float Cliffs.
Let's go, Uni.
It was Maggie that I was thinking of. I couldn't think of the name for some reason. So, let's see. Over here somewhere. There's a cliff, right? Aha! You alright, miss? Good bargain to you, adventurer. My name is Philota. Will you happen to be the young gentleman sent by Mia Molcott? That I am. Then I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I was traveling with my young grandson from Gardania, but as we made our way through Tree Speak, we were set upon by an angered Trent and our carriage was overturned. A Trent, not the Ixal? Ooh. My grandson and I managed to escape, but we were separated from our guard. We fled into the forest, seeking shelter, but only found a nest of Ixal. They captured us and bound our hands with rough twine. I feared we were to be offered to their god. Imagine my relief when I overheard them speaking of us not as sacrifices, but as hostages. And then, without a word of warning, I was released. They marched me here, removed my blindfold, and made me wait for Mia's envoy to collect me. I thank you, adventurer. But my grandson, he's still in the Birdman's clutches. We must send word to Mia straight away. I pray you, adventurer, return to Mia and relate to her all that I have told you. If anyone can save my grandson, it is she. Please, do not worry about me. I can make my way to Fulgard Float from here. The guards there will protect me. Alright, it's time to go save a grandson. Over, oh wait, report to Mia, report to Mia first. Go, Frosty. Was it one of these dryads that actually attacked you? Probably. Lady Philota is safe? Thank the gods. But what of her grandson? Was he released too? Unfortunately, no. What? They plan to hold the boy hostage to keep my claws from their craven necks? Their skullduggery knows no bounds. They say they will release the child when they have found something? I spit in their lives. They seek nothing but our land and would use the boy as a shield to secure their trespass. Nafaka is my witness. They will gain nothing but their deaths. The birdies have picked on the wrong prey this time. The boy is the only child of Lady Philota's late son, once the leader of the White Rams. We are honor-bound to free him from their filthy claws. They'll rue the day they ever thought of laying their hands on one of ours. You can tell Lady Philota that Mia Malkut will not rest until her grandson is safely returned, and the rills run red with Birdman blood. Go to the Bob and Cork and let her know just that. Okay, tell her that there's going to be a slaughter. That's going to make things interesting. So where is she? Is she down here or is she inside? I take it she's inside. Am I correct? I am correct. Haha. Pardon me, miss. There's going to be a massacre in your honor. Mia plans to rescue my grandson herself. That is the best news I could hope to hear. I cannot thank you enough for your assistance in this matter, young man. I've known Mia since she was but a mewling babe, and believe me when I say that I have full confidence she will devote every energy to rescuing my grandson. If anyone can rescue him from those brutes, Mia can. Near 20 years have passed since the day we first met, back when my son was still the leader of the White Rams, before he was taken from us. A report came in that a settlement was under Ixali attack, and he raced to his defense. By the time he and his men arrived, the Ixal had already captured the village. My son refused to abandon it to their clutches and led a daring attempt to rescue the villagers. He finally succeeded in expelling the invaders, but their deadly work was done. Only one child emerged alive from their ruins, Mia. My son took the orphaned girl under his wing and taught her bowmanship. She came to idolize him as a master, and perhaps a father. But now she is twice orphaned, and the Ixal hold her master's only son as hostage. I can well understand her fury. But this anger of hers, I fear it may cloud her judgment in this case and drive her to recklessness. I pray you, young man, return to her and urge her not to be too rash in her plans. I could not live with myself were my grandson's safety to be brought with friendly blood. Oh boy, let's hope that's not going to be the case. Whee! Alright, Sheba, we gotta go report news that we don't want bloodshed. I don't think she's going to agree to it, though. Lady Philota said that? Even with her grandsons held captive by the birdsmen, she worries for the safety of our soldiers? Surely the lady's consideration knows no bounds. But I fear the time for restraint is past. It sickens me to sit by while the birdsmen prowl our forests, using one of our own as a shield. Their band has just been sighted from this very spire and moving northwards. Do you realize what this means? The dissembling birdies return to their lodging grounds with Lady Philota's grandson in tow. So much for their honor and honesty. We must pounce now before the escape through Proud Creek and... What happened? Oh, you're getting a message. Hold a moment. I have word from my scouts. Yes? You have them in your sights? Then on my order, unleash... What? They send a messenger? They say they found what they were looking for and will release the hostage immediately? Understood. Over and out. Did you hear that, Dexter? The birdmen say they've released the boy. But in Proud Creek of all places. Why, he would almost be safer in their devil clutches. We must go there straight away and find the child before something wickeder does. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's go save a boy. Come, Maggie. We need to go save a boy. Now, where is the boy? Right around here. There you are. You okay? I'm here to help. Are you a friend of Miss Mulcot's? Thank you so much for coming to rescue me. Oh, yes. I'm quite all right. They didn't hurt me. only my pride. I was such a fool, stumbling straight into that exile camp. I'm sorry for causing everyone so much trouble to rescue me. Mia wouldn't have let herself get caught so easily, nor would my father. Mia got captured, what? I'm just thankful the exile were true to their word. I overheard some of what they were discussing. It seems they were searching for a hatchling of theirs, the young of a chieftain who had disappeared from his nest. They had followed his trail into Treespeak. They were readying forces to launch an invasion to recover the child, knowing it would lead to all-out war with Gridania. But when they somehow learned of mine and Grandma's arrival and resolved to kidnap us instead, to secure the truce that would allow a rescue party to search unhindered. But there's something I don't understand. When the leader of the exile cut my bonds, he whispered something strange to me. His promise your father kept, and so the same I shall do. And then they were gone. Young master, how good it is to find you safe. Is aught amiss? Apparently not. The Ixal were on the search for a hatchling, so then they were not raiders, but rescuers. We must report these developments to Commander Mulcott immediately. Let us rendezvous back at Eugenia's Spire. Come, child, follow me. I mean, I could help escort you back too. But I guess I'm just gonna meet you there. Okay, we can do that. Alright, rendezvous with God's Quiver at Eugenia's Spire. Not with Mia, but with the God's Quiver. Wad's Kiver. Apparently is what I was trying to say. Incorrectly. Please, sir, you have to stop her. The commander means to harry the Ixal retreat and strike them all down. And you would stop me? Have you forgotten our motto? All Ixal must die. I know, but please, ma'am, I beg you reconsider. This is not an invasion, it's a rescue mission. They were searching for a lost hatchling. And after all, they did keep their promise. They released the boy. Surely it's only right that we should honor our side of the argument and allow them to leave. What agreement? Those were their conditions, and they only had the nerve to give them up because they were holding the poor boy hostage. They invaded our lands, steal our children, and you would show them mercy? The only peace they'll get from me is that of the grave. Sir, you must help me. Go to the Bob and Cork and bring back Lady Philota. She's the only one Commander Milcock will listen to. There's something that bothers me about all of this. It's that the Ixal chieftain said something of promises kept in years long past. If anyone knows what it meant by it, Lady Philota will. Maybe she will. Let's talk to people first. His promise your father kept, and so the same I shall do. I'll never forget those words. But my father was the leader of the White Rams, the sworn enemy of the Ixal. What promise could he possibly have made? Good question. They think they can invade our lands, kidnap our children, and get away scot-free? I'll rip out their quills and make them sign their own death warrants with their own blood. Man, you really are violent. What was it again? His promise your father kept, and so the same I shall do? Surely we cannot proceed with the attack without knowing what he meant. Perhaps the Lady Philota would have some idea. You'll find her in the Bob and Cork. Please, sir, I do believe she's the only one who will be able to get through to the commander. You must bring her here before she puts an arrow through the hatchling's head. Ugh, yeah, I gotta do that first. Hold up. There we go. Come on, Maggie, we gotta go coerce someone into not killing by retrieving someone else. Back upstairs. Lady Philota! We got a problem. My grandson safe? Thank you, adventurer. 1,000 times thank you. How can I possibly repay you for all you have done for my family? Well, you could talk to someone who's about to commit murder. I see. It appears the situation is more complicated than we first thought. The Ixal that took us were a rescue team, and now Mia plans to attack them in their retreat and the hatchling with them? And only I can stop her. Perhaps I can, for indeed I have some knowledge of this promise the Ixal spoke of. How strange that their fates should be brought together again like this. The elementals work in mysterious ways. Very well. I shall talk with Mia. Would it be too much to ask you to come to do me a further kindness? Run ahead to Eugenia's Spire and delay her from taking drastic action. I will join you as soon as I can. The path is steep, and I'm afraid I'm not as young as I once was. Completely understandable, mice. Okay, now we gotta go back and speak to Mia once more. Let's go, Blitzen. Whee. Okay, let's see if what we can do to distract her. Alright, you're the last of them. Join up with the forward squadron and begin the attack. The poor wee birds won't know what hit them. No? What is it, adventurer? Don't tell me you object to my attack as well. And so do I, Mia. Grandmama! Lady Philota, what are you doing here? You've been through enough. You've been through so much at the claw of the birdmen. You need rest. As do you, Mia. There's a story that must meet here. Pardon me. A story begun long ago, but not yet concluded. A story? What story? A tale from long ago, when my son led the White Rams as you do now. A time when we found ourselves caught in the same snare as the Ixal did this day, as I reflected on a glass, in a glass. As if reflected in a glass, not her. There was a young girl trapped behind Ixali lines. The White Rams put together a rescue team to save her and prepared a strike at the heart of the enemy. The Ixal were surrounded, but their defenses were strong. All hope seemed lost. Until quite by chance, a separate raid led by the capture of several Ixali hatchlings abandoned in their nests. So both sides came to hold younglings as hostages. Threat was answered with counter-threat, and both sides prepared for a bloody resolution. Until my son reached out to the Ixal. He offered them a truce and a promise. He would return their hatchlings if the Ixal would withdraw and spare the child. Tell me, my dear, what was it the Ixal chieftain said to you? That your father kept his promise, and so he would keep his in return? It can only be the will of the elementals that brought us such a fate to pass. There can be no doubt. That chieftain was one of the Ixal hatchlings my son released that day. Ooh. It was my son's promise that lifted the siege on the village and saved the child. A young Mikote girl with an ink-black coat and shining eyes. My master brought my life with his? After 20 long years, the threads of destiny that entwined on that fateful day have brought you together once more. Whether you sever those ties now, or tie them together, only your heart can decide. To be bound to an exile, or to cut myself free? All right, soldiers. Call off the attack. Send word to the vanguard. They are to escort the Ixali off our lands, but under no circumstances are the birdmen to be fired upon. Anyone foolish enough to disobey will answer to me. But Commander, what about our motto? All Ixal must die. Oh, they'll die all right. The minute they step their filthy feet back in the 12's wood, I'll snap their twiggy weed necks and lap up their blood. Every clucking last one of them. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. But it's only if they enter our lands again. I did so want to push my claws into their beady little eyes. But it's not for me to put an end to what my master began. Dexter, you came to me with a letter, but in the end you brought me something far more important. True compassion. The legacy of my master that I was far too quick to forget. There's only one thing I can say. Thank meow. Instead of thank you. Options for stuff, which I don't really need, so just more bronze pieces? Maybe? Yeah, more bronze pieces. Quest complete! And I think that means I leveled up. Carrier level 20. With your successful delivery, your reputation as a letter carrier has grown. I'm now a level 20 carrier. And I'm thinking, yeah, at this point, this is the last thing I was going to do for tonight. So, I will end it here. I think next time, you know what? I'm not entirely sure what I am going to do next. I might just continue with the story, I think. Unless I find something within the next week to work on instead. So, until next week, thank you all for joining me this evening, and I hope that you have a good night. Ending stream now. Good night.